A mid-October matchup with playoff implications on the Bordas and Bordas Thursday Night Lights, live from Bishop Schmidt Field on the campus of Wheeling University. It's 6-2 Martins Ferry visiting the 4-2 Wheeling Central Maroon Knights. Rob Metzger along with Mike D'Angelo getting set for tonight's matchup. Week 9 in Ohio, Week 8 in West Virginia. We take a look at your generation's keys to the game for Martins Ferry. They want to slow down Central's run game. Of course, keep the quarterback, Nico Cusick, in the pocket because he is a threat to run the football as well. And for Wheeling Central, both to control that run game for Martins Ferry, but they can throw it as well, and they want to limit the turnovers as well when they've got it on the offensive side. Our health plan, a coaches matchup. A pair of head coaches coaching at their alma maters. Justin Kropka, fourth season at Martins Ferry, 103 career victories. Of course, former head coach at Harrison Central, John Marshall, and now at Ferry. Mike Young, 55th season in coaching, 8 state championships. He is a National High School Football Hall of Famer. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll kick off between Martins Ferry and Wheeling Central here on the campus of Wheeling University.
The college football action kicks off
Saturday on Fox 9.
Watch Wednesday to see Hannah's Hero of the Week.
Sponsored by Trinity Health System.
My name is Frank Schiebel, and I'm a general surgeon at WVU Reynolds Memorial Hospital. So I think if you're a patient, considering surgery, I would think that part of your concerns would be post-operative pain, time off work, recovery time. I think all of these things are drastically improved with our robotic surgery techniques. That is, these surgeries are largely outpatient, so people come in, have the surgery, recover the rest of the time at home, and we get them back to work just as soon as possible.
I'm Jamie Bordas. At Bordas Bordas, we don't just get great results for our clients, we also understand the 21st century. Your time is valuable, and you may find it hard to schedule an appointment with a lawyer. That's why you can go to our website and start the process 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll review your initial inquiry and get back to you quickly. Check it out at bordaslaw.com.
Bordas and Bordas, fighting for justice.
Drop whatever you're doing right now. The Wendy's $8 JBC meal deal is here. That's 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers, medium fries, and a medium drink. So you better be on your way. Bacon waits for no one. The #1 deal for the #1 bacon cheeseburger, gotta be Wendy's.
You already know us for our top-tier windows, but what about our advanced gutter systems? With our Double Pro gutter filtration, 2 layers of industrial-grade aluminum keeps debris out of your gutters and drives rainwater away from your home. Plus, our continuous hanger technology reinforces your entire gutter system for maximum strength and drainage. And we'll install it all in as little as 1 day. Why wait for the next storm to get gutters that perform? Not only do we stand behind our gutters, we hang on them.
The Bordas and Bordas Thursday Night Lights is sponsored by Bordas and Bordas, D. Felice Brothers Pizza, Wendy's, First Choice America Federal Credit Union, Mr. Rooter, and Team Automotive.
During the commercial break, the coin toss goes to Wheeling Central. They elect to receive our referee tonight, Homer Martin, our honorary referee. We didn't get to see him on camera, but Roman Scott, a third grader at Steenrod Elementary, did the coin flip and helping out the crew tonight, which also includes Kurt Babichuk, Robert Gaylor, Isaac Babichuk, Rich McConnell, and Michael Lee. Team quick lane kickoff. Jacob Thieker has things teed up for the Purple Riders. We are underway here at Bishop Schmidt Field, and the kick going to roll back inside the 10 to the 5 and picked up and stacking them up back inside the 5-yard line. Purple Riders, special teams, setting things up nicely.
Yeah, what an incredible kick there. Had like a kind of a weird spin on it, bounced around a little bit, and ended up working out in Ferry's favor, and they were hunting on that kickoff team.
So backed up way back inside their own 5-yard line. Will be just outside at the 6. Will be the Maroon Knight offense. First Choice America, first down and 10. The quarterback, Nico Cusick, for the Maroon Knights. First down and 10. Cusick to keep it on first down, and he's going to pick up some big yardage up to the 19-yard line. So some breathing room immediately for Wheeling Central. If you take a look at their starting lineups for this matchup here, brought to us by Roerick Financial. Cusick, Cade Coronis in the backfield, Max Oliage, Joey Hall, Seth Wadusky, Troy Martakis, Luke Weir, Dominic Pezani, Owen Ames at center, Carver Bolin, Cooper Jones at right tackle tonight. First down for the Maroon Knights. And again, Cusick keeps it, picks up about 3 yards before being taken down to the turf. Jason Palmer in on the stop as we take a look at the Ferry defensive starters, brought to us by Roerick Financial. Up front, Clayton Snyder, Alex Carpino, Tayson Palmer, Jacob Thieker, Gunnar Disher, RJ Welshant, Lucas Shane, Gavin Mulvey, Maurice Barnett, Elijah Roby, and Ja'Cory Cox for Justin Kropka's Martins Ferry Purple Rider defense. Second down and 7. Clock at 10:56 enrolling in this opening quarter of play. Cusick pitches it this time to Coronis. Coronis looking for somewhere to go with it. And again, will be stacked up by a couple of Purple Riders, including Gunnar Disher and Elijah Roby. That'll bring up third down and a couple.
Yeah, Wheeling Central doing a great job mixing things up here, getting into their empty formations, some motions, some arc motions, and really keeping the Ferry defense on their heels here on this opening drive.
Third down and 2, 10-21 and counting. Maroon Knights opening possession of this one, 4-2 on the season. Third in West Virginia Class A. Coronis will take it around the edge, and he does. First down and more. Coronis, he is at midfield, and a foot race. Coronis to the 30, 25, taken down out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And Cade Coronis, the leading rusher for this Maroon Knights squad, with a big-time pickup here. Look at it again on your team replay.
Yeah, great job here by the offensive line of Wheeling Central. Coronis hitting the hole right down the sideline, but the main thing here is gaining the 50 yards, getting the spark, and now they're in the high red zone area and looking to score.
611 rush yards on the season, 12 touchdowns entering this one as they get the chain set for another First Choice America first down and 10. Cusick keeps it again, looking for a block. He's still on his feet. Cusick at the 5, and he is out of bounds at the 2. A drive that started back on their own 6-yard line is now down inside the Ferry 5, inside the West Virginia Northern Community College. I think so.
Yeah, a lot of misdirection here, with the motion, some pre-snap shifting, and Wheeling Central, what an impressive drive so far here to really dig it out and start the game.
Handoff, Coronis, and for the 13th time, a rushing touchdown for Cade Coronis in this 2025 high school football season. Labor's Local 809 touchdown as we take a look on your team replay.
Yeah, a little bit of a powerhouse backfield there, and just Wheeling Central got great movement up front, and Coronis driving in. But Rob, that was very, very impressive. That was a six-play 95-yard drive there, and what a way to swing the momentum there with the way it started off the kickoff.
Absolutely.
Very impressive.
Levi Ryan to hold on the extra point attempt. Clay Petrie to kick it, and that kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:45 to go in the opening quarter. Maroon Knights strike first on the opening drive. It's 7-0 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard.
Earn big rewards on your favorite items at Convenient Food Mart. Buy 5 20-ounce Coke products and get one free. Join our rewards program today and save. It's easy and, of course, convenient.
Oh, no!
What's wrong?
What do we do?
Call Bob.
Bob who?
That's me. I'm Bob, the owner of Mr. Reuter Plumbing. Been in the plumbing industry for 40-plus years. Trained by my father, who believed in quality service and customer satisfaction. Here at Mr. Reuter, we offer fast service with the best warranties in the industry.
When you need a plumber fast, don't do it yourself. Call Bob at Mr. Reuter Plumbing.
Thanks, Bob.
Earn big rewards on your favorite items at Convenient Food Mart. Buy 8 Monster, Reign, or NOS energy drinks and get your 9th free. Join our rewards program today and save. It's easy and, of course, convenient.
7-0. Wheeling Central leads on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. We're live on the campus of Wheeling University. Maroon Knights, an impressive 94-yard touchdown drive on the opening possession. Rob Metzger here along with Mike D'Angelo as Clay Petrie gets set for a team quick lane kickoff.
Yeah, definitely, like you said, Rob, a very impressive drive. And, Martins Ferry's defense got to go to the drawing board here and, really take a look at some of those plays because those are very, very hard plays to defend, especially with the shift in and the pre-snap motion and post-snap misdirection as well. It's very, very difficult to stop, and Wheeling Central did a great job.
Steady dose of both Cusick and Coronis on that opening drive. Petrie's kick taken by Joaquin Cox, and Cox up to the 30-yard line on this kickoff return.
Yeah, solid return here by Ferry, and looking for a great start and to really bounce back here and get the momentum swung back Ferry's way.
Martins Ferry offense onto the field. Colby Kropka, the junior quarterback, leading that offense out on to the field. And Cox, who had the return, rushing for 1,051 yards thus far this season, averaging 9 yards a carry. We have our first flag of this game, and it's going to be on Martins Ferry. Our false starts are, again, our referee, Homer Martin.
Yeah, not a great way to start out the drive here, just with the negative yardage plays. Those are things you obviously want to stay away from, and especially starting out the game, coming off the sideline out of the huddle.
So now, first down and 15 yards to go. Taking the snap, Roby for Martins Ferry, stacked up immediately. No gain on the play. Maroon Knight defense. Take a look at the defensive starters for Wheeling Central. As they come up with that big play, brought to us by Rubrik Financial, Manic Stillion, Carver Bolin, Pizani, Martakis, Kate Coronis, Wyatt Brady was in on that, Trenton McCardle, Max Oliage, Cusick, Hall, and Joey Jerome. 80 yard, it's 2nd and 14 for the Martins Ferry offense. Kropka lost it up, and it's almost hauled in, but incomplete. And we're looking for number 8 downfield, Elijah Roby.
Pass intended for number 8, Elijah Roby.
Yeah, looking at the first two plays here, Wheeling Central looks like they're playing a 6-2 front, and Martins Ferry ran the ball the first play and got stuffed. And if you're going to run the ball against a 6-2 front, you're going to have a long night. But I like the way they're airing it out there. Play 2, just challenging the one-on-ones outside.
A timeout called by Martins Ferry.
Timeout from the Riders.
And we'll take a Trinity Health System timeout as well.
Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing going on.
8:54 to go in the opening quarter. 7-0. Wheeling Central leads. Touchdown on the opening drive for Mike Young's squad. Martins Ferry had to call a timeout. Facing 3rd and 14. Purple Riders, 4 consecutive victories. They picked up a win at Cambridge just last Friday night. This is Wheeling Central's first game since 2 Thursdays ago. That wasn't the original plan, though. They were supposed to have Huntington St. Joe, but that team folded before the season, which, after looking for a replacement, they couldn't, so they had a bye week. Here's Kropka, throw, big hit, but a big catch. Maurice Barnett. Cusick delivers the hit. Or was it incomplete? It was broken up. I thought he caught it. It's 4th down. Maybe we'll get a chance to look at it again. Team automotive replay. Cusick laying a big hit here.
Yeah, really big hit here by Cusick.
To knock it loose.
Man.
Right on the money right there for Nico Cusick. good look on our team replay from the end zone cam. Of course, Cusick will get a short break and then get back on the field as the quarterback for the Maroon Knights. Of course, we're going to be looking for the bus stop of the game. Big hit, big defensive play. Let's keep that one in the back of our mind because that was a big-time hit. Over-the-shoulder catch on the punt by Coronis, right on the 44-yard line. With 8:42 to go here in the opening quarter. Maroon Knights pretty good field position here.
Yeah, they definitely flipped the field here. You know, one thing that you said about the the shorter week, and really Ferry's had two back-to-back shutouts the last 2 weeks, and with it being a short week, and Central goes down in 5 or 6 plays here on a 95-yard drive, and now they have the short field. So you look to see how Ferry adjusts here.
First Choice America first down. Here's Cusick. Escapes some trouble here, and he will look to run it up across midfield to the 45-yard line before he was taken down out of bounds. R.J. Welshans, the leading tackler for Martins Ferry. 81 stops on the season. 9-yard pickup, though. 2nd and 1 here for Wheeling Central.
Yeah, great job there by Cusick using his feet on the little naked there and just outrunning the DN there for Ferry. Now you have your whole playbook open in 2nd and 1.
Take the handoff. Cusick looking to throw. He will. It is complete. Tomortakis. First down yardage.
Looked like the same play, just to the opposite side, to the left. And I just saw tight end dragging across the middle. Now offense is on the ball. Got the chains moving in plus territory. Taking a look at the replay. Cusick setting his feet. Great stripe there, yeah.
Mortakis to haul it in on your team replay. First down and 10. The ball at 37-yard line. Time to throw. Looking to air it out. Joey Hall behind the defense. Incomplete.
Yeah, Martins Ferry coming with a little bit of a field pressure there and one-on-one to the outside. Cusick saw it, had it protected. Great ball, but just out of the hands of Joey Hall there. But, I like the aggressiveness there by both sides. Ferry's defense put a little bit of pressure, and then also Wheeling Central willing to be able to take a shot there in plus territory.
2nd down and 10, 8 minutes to go here in the opening quarter of play on your Bordas and Bordas scoreboard. Maroon Knights on the move, leading 7-0 here against Martins Ferry. Handoff Coronis. Coronis picks his way through, up across the 30-yard line. Will bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, that's that pin and pull play again, and that's been very, very successful. That's probably the 3rd or 4th time they've run that in the last 2 series. And, you definitely have to set an edge there as a defense, and Coronis does a great job of following his lead blockers and getting that foot in the ground and getting vertical.
3rd down and 2. Maroon Knights' second offensive possession. Oliage out wide to the near side along with Hall. Wadusky and Mortakis shift to the near side of the formation as well. Hand it off to Coronis. Coronis first down and more to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, great pre-snap motion there by Wheeling Central, sending the tight end and the wing over, and just getting out leverage there, and running the zone play and getting good movement up front. And it's 4-down territory here, and Wheeling Central's doing a great job.
First Choice America, Community Federal Credit Union, 1st down and 10. Maroon Knights on the move once again. Ball at the 22, less than 7 minutes to play, as Hall and Oliage now head to the top side of the formation. Wadusky in motion. Swing it out, complete to Coronis. Coronis on the move. Cade Coronis down inside the 5. He's going to be down inside the 1. The Maroon Knights on the doorstep of another touchdown.
Yeah, that's another explosive there for Coronis. He hit the one earlier for about 50, and then this one was just a swing pass with an escort out there by number 81. And does a great job making a couple guys miss, and once again getting vertical. He's going to be a tough guy to get down all night.
Was a flag down on the play. They'll be down at about the 20. They were marching down inside the West Virginia Northern Community College red zone for the second time. Still a first down. Handoff, Coronas. Nice job for the Martins Ferry defense. R.J. Welshans, calling his name again, leading tackler, 81 tackles on the season, 14 tackles for a loss. Also part of that Martins Ferry offensive front.
Yeah, good job there by the Ferry defense, setting a little bit more of an edge, and your help's inside and letting the pursuit run of the football. So definitely now on a 2nd and 5 here, Wheeling Central still has the whole playbook open, and they've got the 2 tight ends set here. It's a tough set to defend.
It's 2nd and 4. That's what it is for Wheeling Central. Fake to give to Cronus. Cusick to keep it. Nico Cusick's at the 5. He is in the end zone for another Maroon Knight touchdown.
Wow, great read there by Cusick. It was a 17-yard touchdown there, it looked like it was a counter opposite here. So if you see he's faking one way and you have pullers coming the other way. And this has been a new trend here the last 3 or 4 years in college, and Wheeling Central is doing a great job of perfecting it tonight.
Nico Cusick delivered the big hit to force the punt on defense, and the quarterback caps the drive with a 17-yard touchdown. Labor's local 809 touchdown number 2. Petrie's extra point again is true, and we will take a timeout. 5:28 to go in the opening quarter. Wheeling Central in front, 14-0 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard.
If you're a former or active coal miner who's worked or is currently working in an environment exposing you to potential breathing hazards, schedule your test for the Black Lung Clinic at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital today. Call 304-843-3307 to stop black lung from stealing your time.
Under the lights, the energy, the excitement, the heart-pounding action. It's more than just a game. It's high school football at its finest. Every Friday, Sports Friday brings you the highlights, the scores, and the moments that make this season unforgettable. Find everything you need to know about Ohio Valley football. Catch the best plays, the top athletes, and check scores live on the WTOV 9 app. Watch every Friday and stay in the game with Sports Friday. Sponsored by WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center.
Attention all active and former coal miners. If you worked or are currently working in an environment that exposes you to potential breathing hazards, a screening for respiratory health problems is recommended. Call WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital at 304-843-3307 to schedule a screening today.
14-0 Wheeling Central leading Martins Ferry. 2 offensive possessions, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, very impressive, especially coming off of I guess it was the unintended bye, but they've had time to, really work on their craft with some of these plays, and have really shown they've maybe ran, I think it's looking like 12 plays already, and they've been in some different formations and different, really eye candy pre-snap, and they're doing a great job tonight.
Time for another team quick lane kickoff for Clay Petrie. Maurice Barnett. Ja'Cory Cox, Joaquin Cox back deep for Martins Ferry. Low kick bouncing, picked up at the 9-yard line by Ja'Cory Cox. And a good open field tackle for Wheeling Central. Will Weir.
Yeah, great job there by the coverage team. And I kind of like the kickoff. It buys more time for your guys to get down the field, and makes it a little more indecisive for the return team.
Quick look at the Martins Ferry offensive starters brought to us by Rorig Financial. Kropka, quarterback Lucas Shane, Joaquin Cox, Nate Wasman at tight end, Maurice Barnett, Roby at receiver up front, Taysom Palmer, R.J. Welshans, Jackson Leonard, Ethan Palmer, and Clayton Snyder. They are missing a 2-way lineman standout in Malachi Giles, injured last week. To get him back here in the future. Run by Joaquin Cox on first down, and Carver Boland on the stop for Wheeling Central.
Yeah, it looked like kind of a pro overset and really just a lead zone play, and that was more of a statement call there, trying to get movement up front and trying to get Cox going here.
2nd down and 6, pick up of 4, handoff. Cox in a pile, and look at the second effort. He's going to have a first down. Joaquin Cox.
Yeah, it looked like it was the same play call, but just down to the lower part of your screen. And, Ferry really trying to move people up front, trying to establish a run game. They went 3 and out to start the game. So, really just trying to get something going here on offense, move the chains, and build some confidence here.
And, of course, keep the ball away from that Wheeling Central offense, which has been on point so far.
Absolutely.
Kropka under center. Looking to get out of trouble. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Pressure was coming for Wheeling Central.
Yeah, Ferry tried setting that up. Just went with a little pre-snap shift and then just tried to run a little play action, little 2-man route out there, 3-man route. And Wheeling Central just got really got in there. That 6-2, I think, is going to be causing issues all night.
Again, I did not see the flag come out. Pretty far vantage point, kind of dark, but there was a flag.
Correct.
And it's against Wheeling Central and Martin's Ferry. We'll now have the football at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Roby takes the snap and looks to run it. He'll pick up a few before being taken down.
Rob, I think we're spoiled from the Harrison game last week, that vantage point. But looking at the replay, with just a quarterback outside zone play, and Wheeling Central has a lot of hats in there playing cover 0. But just a wildcat formation there, and Roby hitting it on a quarterback outside zone.
Brady in on that stop for Wheeling Central. 34 tackles on this season. Keep it on the ground again on 2nd down, up near midfield now. Joaquin Cox.
Yeah, Ferry going under center there with just a power I formation. Running a power play to the tight end side. And now at midfield here, 3rd and 2. I would bet this is definitely 4-down territory for Coach Kropka, especially the way the game is going, and to really try to control this football.
Ball in midfield, 3rd down and 2. Tight end to the left side of the formation. Hand it off. Joaquin Cox straight up the gut, 1st down, up to the 40. Steady dose of Joaquin Cox on this drive. It's another First Choice America 1st down and 10 for Martin's Ferry.
Yeah, great movement up front there by the Ferry O-line. Taking a look at the replay, just another power play, and Cox was really hitting that thing downhill. And like we saw last year and all year, he's going to need a gang of tacklers to get him down. So even though the game is going the way it's gone so far, he's still going to have to bring him down all night.
2:32 and rolling on the first quarter clock. Ja'Cory Cox this time with the football. The freshman making moves. He's got a 1st down. He's across the 25 down to the 23-yard line.
And that's the play that Ferry needed right there. As soon as you cross the 50, you're looking for some type of gadget play, and that was the end around here. Looking at the replay, you give it to the freshman Cox. He makes one cut, bursts out, outruns a couple defenders here, and gets what he can. That's Ferry's first explosive of the game.
1st down yardage once again for Martin's Ferry. On the move, trailing 14-0. Kropka under center. Lucas Shane, the fullback, taken down, possibly for a loss by that Wheeling Central defense.
It looked like a trap play. That was the first time Martin's Ferry run that this evening. And, usually trap plays, you're looking for a quick hitter to try to bust one. So I think they're just mixing it up a little bit. And like we said, definitely in 4-down territory here to get some runs here. Maybe a play action here for Kropka.
2nd down and 11. Less than a minute and a half to go in this opening quarter. 14-0. Wheeling Central in front. Kropka looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets rid of it. Lofts it up. Joaquin Cox makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Kropka keeps it alive and Cox comes down with the reception.
Wow, they ran a play action here. Looks like, bottom of your screen, the wide side of the field. Nothing was home. And Kropka seemed to find his running back here down the field. He's directing traffic.
Look that way. Nope. Good.
Yep.
Down here.
Yep. Drop it right in the bucket. Cox
Right
goes up and
between
gets it.
Martakis and Hall for the first down.
Great play.
Joaquin Cox still on his feet. He dives in. Not quite in. Just short of the end zone, but well deep inside the West Virginia Northern Community College red zone. One look again at it.
Yeah, Martins Ferry's getting a lot of guys at the point of attack. They're getting a guard and a fullback up in there and then just letting Cox run his feet. And they're getting great movement up front. Just a good statement drive here by Martins Ferry.
15 seconds on the doorstep of the end zone. Kropka to keep it. Kropka reaches across. Is he in? He is. Is he in? And Martins Ferry with a big answer. 8 seconds to go. The Labor's local 8:09 touchdown. We'll look at it again. I thought he was in, but I kept looking for a signal.
For confirmation.
Here's Cox. He's in. Joaquin Cox, who played a big role in that drive. 14-8, 8 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, it was about a 10-play drive there for Martins Ferry, and what a statement drive. Taking a look at the 2-point play, just a lead outside zone here with Cox, and that's going to be a tough guy to bring down, especially out on the perimeter there. And he's one of those runners that we've seen really each week, Rob, where he's always going to fall forward. Always going to fall forward.
Absolutely. So there's 8 seconds to go on the first quarter clock. Kropka with the Labor's local 8:09 touchdown. Bill Pestox to a special teams crew. And a big answer for that Martins Ferry sideline.
Yeah, great job there by Ferry. And just re-looking at Coach Kropka's keys to victory here. Slow down Central's running game. This is something here with the first two series to take a look at, and then keep Central's QB in the pocket. So some things that they're definitely adjusting to, and they got on the scoreboard.
Team quick lane kickoff. Jacob Feeker has it teed up. Taken back at the 13-yard line. Welshans the tackle on the return. Or Christian Shuttler and Eli Zapp on the return for the Maroon Knights. 3 seconds to go in this opening quarter. 14-8, Maroon Knights. They scored on both of their possessions. See Greg Bain on the Ferry sideline. Longtime Steubenville Catholic Central coach, state champion winning coach, who I know you know well, and has been on this Ferry staff now for a number of years.
Absolutely. I don't think he has 55 years like Coach Young, but he's not far behind. On the sidelines. There's no time soon that he'll be stopping.
Great dedication, no doubt about that. First Choice America, first down and 10. 3 seconds on the clock. Here's Coronis looking to make a move, and Lucas Shane on the stop as the horn sounds. And 1 quarter in the books here at Bishop Schmidt Field. 14-8, Wheeling Central leads Martins Ferry on your WVU Medicine scoreboard.
The college football action kicks off
Saturday on Fox 9.
Stupid voodoo dolls. Sorry, don't voodoo me.
This is disgusting. I love it.
Is this stupid show almost over? Oh, no problem.
Sunday at 8 on Fox 9.
Got a good good thing going on. Every day waking up feeling blessed to be here, 'cause it's another day I get to chase my dream. Vision in my head never been so clear. Got a good thing going on.
At Presley Hearing Center, your journey to better hearing begins with us. Our certified experts are dedicated to understanding your unique needs, ensuring a superior experience every step of the way. Discover the latest in hearing technology with Starkey's newest wireless hearing aids. Don't miss out on life's precious sounds. Call today to schedule your personalized hearing consultation. Presley Hearing Center, where hearing care is healthcare.
It's go time, Sports Friday on the Go Time. We'll bring you the biggest highlights from the biggest games live as they happen.
From the opening kickoff to the final whistle, scores, highlights, and insightful commentary.
You can take us to the game with you on your smartphone.
Or join the fun from the comfort of your own home. It's Sports Friday on the Go, 7 to 9:30 only on the WTOV 9 YouTube page.
Sponsored by RC Auto Group, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, M&M Hardware, and WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center. The Bordas and Bordas Thursday Night Lights is sponsored by WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital, WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center, WVU Medicine Black Lung Clinic, The Health Plan, Center of Music and Art, and Rorig Financial.
Wheeling Central football leading 14-8 as we open up second quarter play here at Bishop Schmidt Field on the campus of Wheeling University. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns for the Maroon Knights. Cusick to keep it again, and Nico Cusick, tough to bring down, will be brought down by Elijah Roby.
You know, Rob, just taking a look at, the last 2 plays, Martins Ferry did a good job of creating a negative play before the end of the first quarter there. And that was with the pin and pull play that Wheeling Central has been hitting. And then now, slowed down Cusick here with about a 7 or 8 yard gain. So maybe some adjustments there for the defensive side of the ball for Ferry. And we'll see if it continues.
3rd down and 4 for the Wheeling Central offense. Coach Kropka talked about the concern of slowing down Cusick, his ability to throw and run. Here he throws short. Throw might have been affected. It's incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 4.
Yeah, it's a great job there by the Ferry defense, and that was another formation Wheeling Central got into. And it's a 4-by-1 set, and it was the flat was open, but I think Ferry got a finger on it. And that's always deflating for an offense because we may not go back to that play because it was incomplete, but it was open. And that's something the quarterback will have in the back of his head there with tip balls.
So 4th down and 4. Ferry forces Wheeling Central's first punt of this ball game. And it'll roll out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Taking a look at the Ohio Division 6 Region 23 playoff race. We talked about the playoff standings and how much this means. 2 games to go for Martins Ferry. They are 11th right now in the region. Top 12 get into the playoffs. If the playoffs started today, Ferry would be at Toronto as you look at spots 6 through 13. Caldwell right now on the outside looking in. They'll be at River tomorrow night. So right now, Martins Ferry sitting at 11th. They were in the playoffs last year. Of course, picked up that big win on the road before falling to a very good Poland squad in the Division 5 playoffs last year. This year in Division 6, Region 23, Mr. Reuter, 1st down and 10 for Martins Ferry. Hand off to Joaquin Cox, straight up the middle, stacked up. He'll get a couple of yards. Wheeling Central, meanwhile, in West Virginia Class A this season. And 6 games in the books for Wheeling Central. They only have an 8-game regular season schedule. They are 3rd right now in Class A. If the playoffs started today, Wheeling Central, they would be home. Cameron, you see as well in Class A, is sitting in the number 6 spot. Wahama, the defending state champions, sitting at 7-0 right now, number 1. 10:27 and counting, and a flag. You see that flag thrown And a false start on Martin's Ferry. Back him up 5, 2nd and 13.
Yeah, it's the second false start of the night for Martin's Ferry. And, one of the things to take a look at here, two negative yardage plays and 2 penalties early on here for Ferry. And you hope that short week, doesn't affect you just from a game plan standpoint. And, guys maybe thinking too much just on a short week. So
Play clock is down to 7 as they break the huddle. They get the play off. Brocka under pressure, and the Maroon Knights, a trio of Maroon Knights, maybe 4 Maroon Knights with the sack. We'll look again on your Ohio Valley Honda replay. Things collapsed in a hurry. Nowhere to go. And first in there for Wheeling Central, Maddox Stillion. Number 19.
Yeah, Dominic Paisani in there. Beating the guard up front, doing a great job. And, watching him on offense, he does a great job pulling. He's one of those guards that pulls with a purpose. And he's very, very decisive.
3rd down and 25. 3 receivers to the near side. Hand it off to Joaquin Cox. Bounces it to the outside, top side. Joaquin Cox, 1st down and more. There he goes. Joaquin Cox still on his feet at the 30. Cuts it back, and Joaquin Cox is headed in for the Martins Ferry touchdown. Is there a flag down? There is a flag down back at about the 16-yard line. But what a run by Joaquin Cox.
Yeah, what a run there by Cox, and it looks like it's going to get called back here with a block in the back.
Block in the back.
And you're behind the ball carrier.
Still, of course, a 1st down, but it won't be a touchdown. What an effort here by Joaquin Cox. Look again on your Ohio Valley Honda replay.
Yeah, making 1, 2, 3 defenders miss, and then he's off to the races down the sidelines, and really thought he was going to keep taking it. He cut back and then tries to cut back again, and we're going to see the clip here. You like the effort, but, when you're behind the football, that's a big no-no. But you know what? That's deflating there for the Wheeling Central defense. It was 3rd and extra long, and you're in your 3-man front trying to play safe, and Ferry busts one like that.
Yeah, ball to 25. Roby takes the snap and will keep it. Elijah Roby works his way up to the 16-yard line. Roby on the carry for Martins Ferry.
Number 8, Elijah Roby on the carry.
It looked like they needed to give Cox a blow on that one, Rob. They went with the Wildcat there, and but now they're gaining some confidence. They had an 8-yard run on the outside zone that that's been stuffed for no gain, and now they're really in 4-down territory and high red zone here.
Cox back in there. Grobka under center. Here's Cox. Pushes forward for a couple inside the West Virginia Northern Community College red zone.
Yeah, another power play with the power eye backfield, and got to give credit there. I saw Dominic Paisani again in there, holding his own, taking on a double team, and really playing stout on that interior front for Wheeling Central.
3rd down and a yard. A 14-8 Wheeling Central lead. Crockett will keep it, push the pile forward. He's got the 1st down.
Yeah, good call there by Martins Ferry. Just a quick quarterback sneak. Kept it simple, some wedge blocking up front. Now we have a fresh set of downs here. Plenty of time, down 6 points. Have your whole playbook here, and now Cox is fresh. He's had a couple plays off here. For them to get him the football here.
First and 10. Handoff, Joaquin Cox. And Cox, the burst. And he is in for the Martins Ferry Laborers Local 809 touchdown.
Yeah, great run there by Cox. Just the power play. Good movement up front by the Ferry O-line. Three blockers at the point of attack. Take a look at the replay. There's your puller, your 2 lead guys.
Kind of waited for it.
Yeah. very patient, and let your feet be your eyes, and that's one thing that the young running back does a great job of.
The sophomore Joaquin Cox, already over 1,000 yards for the season, averaging 9.9 a carry. It's his 14th rushing touchdown of the season. They'll go for 2 again and the lead. Here's Lucas Shane. Shane's going to throw it, and it's incomplete. It was looking for Kropka, so the game remains tied at 14. We'll take a timeout, 7:15 to go here in the second quarter. We're all knotted up on your WVU Medicine scoreboard.
You work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else.
Contact your local Coyote dealer, D&J Sales and Service.
14-14 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Joaquin Cox's long touchdown run was brought back, but he eventually finds his way into the end zone. 2-point try was no good, so we are tied at 14, set for another team quick lane kickoff.
Yeah, slow start here by Martins Ferry, but definitely bounce back here with 7 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Jacob Thieker with the kick. Her Knights return across the 35. Zap on the return for Wheeling Central. 7:09 to go in this opening half. So good work by Martins Ferry to stay the course. Down 14. But here they are, tied now. With 7:09 to go until halftime.
Yeah, did a great job last defensive set, forcing the 3 and out, and now Wheeling Central will look to answer here. Look to get Coronas the football, a little bit of that shift in motion, and here it is.
Mr. Reuter first down. Ortakis and Wadowski on that left side of the formation. They run that way as well as Coronas. Cade Coronas to the 40. The ball pops loose. It's still loose. And the Maroon Knights are going to have the football. Olin Ames comes up with the loose football. We look at it again on your Ohio Valley Honda replay. They got knocked loose. Let's see who popped it loose. Big hit there by maybe Ja'Cory Cox or Welshans. And then watch for the ball. Where is it at? There's still a battle for the ball, and eventually Olin Ames, the Maroon Knights center, coming up with the football.
A good job by the Wheeling Central line hustling to that football and getting on it. And now that gets Wheeling Central behind the chains here.
Second and 13.
Definitely have to get back on schedule here.
Heads up play by the Maroon Knights lineman to make sure he sticks with it and falls on it. Busick to keep it on second and 13. Taken out of bounds by Cox, but an extra push is going to draw the flag, and not what Justin Kropka wants to see. Because it was about to be third down.
Yeah, it was about to be the third and about 7. And, you had Wheeling Central right where you want them. Now this penalty is going to take them across the 50. But Central's getting back to that ground game. The empty formation to the wing side. And they do a good job getting guys at the point of attack as well with the kick out and the lead up with this pin and pull play. That's very, very impressive.
Mr. Reuter, first down. Cusick's got the football. And he is headed up to the 35. Just short of a first down.
Yeah, it looks like just a zone read play, and Cusick on the pull, out on the perimeter, getting that 6 or 7 yards there, and Ferry's defense running with good pursuit, but Wheeling Central's getting that quarterback running again, and that's only gaining more confidence. So look to him to stick with it here and get Coronas the ball here as well.
2nd down and 3. Less than 6 to play in this opening half. In Purple Rider territory, Cusick has time to survey, throwing deep downfield, wide open, making the catch. Knee was down on the catch, Joey Hall. Down inside the 10. Ohio Valley Honda replay. We'll take a look at it from the end zone, and we'll keep an eye on the knee as he had to come back for it. Down as he caught it. So it's a catch, but you can't advance it. So 1st and goal at the 5.
Yeah, good call there by the referees. And, Wheeling Central staying aggressive. That was just a vertical package there. Good job there by Cusick finding the wide open receiver.
Hand off Coronas. Coronas pushing forward. Down to the 1.
Little ground and pound here, just a power play here. Wheeling Central giving Martins Ferry a little bit of their own medicine there. Trying to move that front. Get another downhill run the clock a little bit. It's under 5 now.
Close it is, just around the 1-yard line. Less than 5 to play. On the doorstep of the end zone. Don't be fooled by the black turf behind the end zone. That's out of bounds. I say that because I've been fooled before.
Yes.
Cusick throws. Incomplete, looking for Martakis.
Yeah, a little play action there, and Ferry's pursuit looked like Cox was there to get the quarterback pulled up and to get it out of his hands. And now you're looking at a 3rd and goal here from inside the 1 here. I'd expect maybe some type of sneak here with foot-to-foot splits.
4:39, 4:31 on the clock. 3rd down and goal. Get a good look here from the end zone. Tied at 14. Maroon Knights looking to regain the lead. Handoff, Coronas. He's in. Labor's Local 809. A touchdown for Cade Coronas. 20-14. With 4:22 to go. Now look again in your Ohio Valley Honda replay.
Yeah, good movement up front there by the Knights O-line, and Coronas taking it in, and that was a heck of a statement drive there for Wheeling Central. Bouncing back off the 3 and out. Really taking advantage of the penalty there, the late hit out of bounds by Martins Ferry, and executing at a high level that series.
Petrie. Perfect on the extra points. We'll take a timeout. 4:22 to go in the first half. 21-14, Wheeling Central.
At Rurig Financial, you're our #1 priority. From your first paycheck to your golden years, we're here to guide you every step of the way.
Take on fall work with the power to get the job done. Save $50 on the powerful MS250 chainsaw and save $20 on the BG56 CE blower, built for easy starts and quick cleanups. Shop in-store and online.
At Rurig Financial, your goals are our mission. From college savings to retirement, we build strategies tailored just for you. Rurig Financial, personalized planning, out-of-the-box thinking. Your future, our focus.
Wheeling Central has regained the lead 21-14 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. A reminder, we'll be looking for the school bus stop of the game. big hit, big defensive play. We'll unveil it at the end of the contest. I mentioned in the first quarter we have a leader in the clubhouse on the Nico Cusick big hit, which knocked the ball loose for an incomplete pass, which eventually led to a Wheeling Central touchdown drive. So, school bus stop of the game. Stay tuned for that when we wrap this one up. Clay Petrie, also a very good catcher on the baseball team, a very stacked, talent-laden baseball team, which won a West Virginia State AA championship last spring. Has things teed up. And the kick away. This will bounce out of bounds. It brings out the flag. Wheeling Central hoops last winter. Brought home a state title as well, Class AA. We get some guys on this football field that were part of that squad, including Max Oliage, one of the seniors on this year's hoop squad, Nico Cusick. Of course, Eli Sancombe committed to play his college hoops at Liberty. Signing day here in a couple of weeks. They're going to re-kick it. Another chance for Petrie to boot this one away. We saw him warming up some field goals. I mean, in a scrimmage against Brook, he hit a 52-yarder.
Wow. Yeah, he hit everything, all of the 50-yarder in pregame. So we did definitely see his leg in pregame, and we've had some exciting games here the last couple of weeks. Exciting plays, exciting games. We hope it doesn't come down to a field goal, but...
Did you see the play that Toronto scored on last week against Monroe Central? The blocked field goal, Michael Henry, the kicker, then catches it, takes it in for a touchdown.
Yeah. Yep.
Unbelievable. Yep. Here is Maurice Barnett on the return. And flag is thrown on the return as he takes it up across the 40 to the 43. But again, a flag down. If you missed that play, you might see it at halftime on the Wendy's halftime report, Dylan Cleveland, as they show you the best plays from across the country of Thursday Night Lights and Friday Night Rivals. Flag against the Riders on the return there.
Yeah, I saw it, but I didn't get the vote on it. It was one of the three.
Yeah, it was one of the three up for play of the night last week as well on Sports Friday. But that play getting recognized nationally on our Thursday Night Lights, Friday Night Rivals. Speaking of Dylan Cleveland, there he is. He's patiently awaiting the Wendy's halftime show. Back in studio, we'll have your first half highlights. Look ahead at tomorrow's action, our Scholar Athlete of the Week, Band Standout of the Week, and more. Still 4:13 to go until halftime here at Bishop Schmidt Field. Mr. Reuter, first down and 10. Roby takes the snap, and he's got some room. He may have a first down.
Yeah, first down. Nice downhill run there by Martin's Ferry out of the Wildcat. Looked like a power play. He just got his foot in the ground and got vertical. And with 4 minutes left here, you know, you're thinking Martin's Ferry, okay, can we chew all 4 minutes? Like, and the last thing we want to do is give Wheeling Central the ball here with a minute and a half left. So for Ferry to utilize this clock the whole drive.
Corey Cox in motion. Roby takes the snap again. And Elijah Roby this time stacked up and driven back. Pick up about a yard and a half on the forward progress.
Yeah, you could tell the Maroon Knight defense was, yeah, they were really, really waiting for that one. They were expecting it.
D&J Sales and Service filed in here. The campus of Wheeling University for a Thursday night matchup. A beautiful night. Definitely cooled down a good bit once that sun went down, but it is mid-October, so it is allowed to be a little cooler. But it's a beautiful night overall for some high school football. We're dry. That's always a good thing. Here's Joaquin Cox on the carry, and Joaquin Cox just bullies his way through for another first down.
Wow, he does a good job, you know, especially for a younger running back. He really runs behind his pads. has a low center of gravity, keeps his feet moving, tries to run right through contact. Those three attributes alone, those are things that you maybe can't coach. They come natural. And he, like I say, he does a good job just running his feet, moving the chains here. Gets Ferry to midfield.
And like a number of the Purple Riders, he's not at 100%, but he is definitely working hard to get some movement there. That's going to bring a flag out. Coach Kropka said with just random injuries dating all the way back to the preseason and before practice, the very first practice, they have not had their full expected squad on the field together for one practice the entire season.
Wow.
No devastating, huge injuries, but ones that have kept them from maybe at times getting in rhythm. But they're still 6-2, like we said. They're 11th right now out of 12 teams to get into the playoffs. This is pretty much a must-win with the game at Bel Air looming next Friday. If you don't know what's going to happen around you at the bottom in those playoff standings.
Yeah, and you find ways to work through it. Get your younger guys some experience. And
whistle. And another flag. Ball start. Now 1st and 20.
Yeah, you have a 1st and 20 now, and with 2:20 left, and now you're really off schedule here. You got to get back on track here.
A reminder that Wheeling Central won the coin toss. They had the ball first, so Martin Starion will have the football to open up the second half. 2:23 to go here in the opening half. Clock rolling. Mr. Reuter, first down. Ja'Cory Cox. But Troy Mortakis takes him down to the turf for a big loss.
Yeah, it looked like the end around the play.
Mortakis on the end here.
Yep, looked like this little end
takes
around.
On the block attempt and sticks with it.
Yeah, a little bit of a face mask that they didn't call, but now you're looking at a 2nd and a lot here, and it looked like Wheeling Central called timeout there.
They did. They want to stop the clock there at 2nd and 20. 2:07 to go until halftime. They've got 2 timeouts left as well, so they're going to try to stop the clock if they get the ball back with some decent field position before halftime. While we have a moment, I want to remind you about tomorrow night, Bordas and Bordas Friday night rivals. The Brook Bruins visiting the John Marshall Monarchs. That'll be live on Charge. That is over-the-air digital 9.3, Comcast 1169. Of course, it'll also be streaming, just like tonight, on our Facebook page, YouTube channel, our website, and app. And that game with some playoff implications as well in West Virginia 3A. John, top 16, of course, get in. Brook is a 20th. John Marshall, 17th, just outside of the top 16. So some points to be had there in that playoff chase in Class AAA in West Virginia. And it's homecoming as well at John Marshall.
Yeah, looking at a 2nd and about, looks like about
17.
17. Might be a little off there.
Maybe a little longer than that, actually. Anyway, I was looking at the scoreboard there. In trouble. Ball is on the turf. They're going to rule incomplete pass. Incomplete pass, the ruling as Carver Bolin came up with the football. That had stopped the clock with 2:02.
Again, Wheeling Central stuck with their 4 down linemen there. I was expecting
drop a flag. Intentional grounding. Look again in your Ohio Valley Honda replay.
Taking a look at the replay.
Paisani's coming in there hot.
Yeah, Paisani's.
Then the hit, Takis.
Yeah, with the jailbreak screen, if it's not open, you just have to throw it at the receiver's feet. And Crop just held on to it just a little bit too long there and got caught there with the pressure. But I like the play call. That's just a quick hitter on the screen. The last time they had a third and long, they handed the ball off to Cox, and he
took it all the way, but called back a bit on the flag.
Yeah, that's when Wheeling Central gets in their 3-man front in the third and extra long. So Not too many play calls for third, and I'm not sure this is 27. This might be 47.
It's a long way. It's a long
I think it is 47. Yeah, they're on the 10.
The first down marker is all the way at the Wheeling Central 43. Garoppolo will keep it up to the 16. Central's going to call a timeout. They should get some pretty good field position now before halftime. A chance to extend the lead, which is 21-14.
Yeah, what a just a change of events there with 4 minutes left. Ferry had the ball, around the 40-yard line at the really at the plus 47, and now with 2 minutes that passed, Wheeling Central is going to have a chance to maybe block this, or set up a good return and be in plus territory.
See Coach Kropka on the other sideline. First time he's coached on the visitor sideline here, because if you might remember, he was an assistant here at Wheeling University between his time as the head coach at Harrison Central and then his 1 year at John Marshall before coming home to Martins Ferry. Spent 3 years as an assistant under Zach Bruni. Of course, Bruni, Martins Ferry alum. Purple Riders playing on his home college field now. He's done an outstanding job building up this Wheeling University program from the ground up.
Oh, yeah, outstanding quarterback, from the Ohio Valley, and, went on to Mount Union, did great things there, won a handful of national championships as a starting quarterback, and now doing great things down here at Wheeling University.
He used to throw the ball to Nick Sirianni.
He did.
Eagles head coach, who you know well.
Yep, absolutely.
Always, 6 degrees of separation? Small world.
Mm-hmm. Correct, yep.
Punt formation here. Thieker gets it away. Nice high kick. Going to take a Ferry roll as well. Right around midfield. So good work by Jacob Thieker. Will at least make the Maroon Knights work from midfield in here with 1:45 to go. Down there by Gavin Mulvey.
Yeah, plenty of time here for Wheeling Central here. Plenty of time. They have to go 50 yards, plus they have a great kicker, in their back pocket here.
Yeah,
so
we might get a chance to see Petrie if they can't get in the end zone. It won't take too much to get in field goal range.
Correct, yeah. Yep.
Coronis in motion. Cusick throws on the run. It's tipped, and it's incomplete. Look again on your Ohio Valley Honda replay. Get a hand up. Payson Palmer. And also a flag on that play will back Wheeling Central up. Legal man downfield there.
It looked like a sprint out play. It looked like, I think it was number 78 that snuck out. Got a few yards downfield there in the late throw, but.
So 1st and 15. Mr. Reuter first down. Time to throw. Low, but is it caught by Coronis? It is ruled a completion. Clock is rolling. 1 timeout left here for Wheeling Central.
Yeah, Wheeling Central does a good job of, getting to a 4-by-1 set and really cutting that 1st and 15 in half. And now they're a little over a minute left.
Cusick looking for somewhere to go with it. He's going to tuck it, run it down. Good work by the Ferry defense. Keeps the clock rolling as well. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, it looked like the same play, just flipped to the wide side of the field, and Martins Ferry did a great job defending it.
Timeout called by Wheeling Central. Stops the clock. 54 seconds, facing 3rd and 7. So Mike Young will get that clock stopped, talk about things before they head back out. A reminder, tomorrow night, Sports Friday on the go with Don Sloan and Bill Phillips live from our Digital Content Center. You can watch it on our YouTube channel. And a great night ahead of action. Of course, we'll be following along with the Brook John Marshall game, but also St. Clairsville, Indian Creek, Erie McDowell with Steubenville, Buckeye Local Toronto, Edison Harrison Central, Belair Union Local, it's homecoming. And also, interesting matchup with Independence, top-ranked AA team in West Virginia, taking on Barnesville. The game being played at Marietta College at 7:45 tomorrow night. Of course, we'll have highlights on Sports Friday, but we'll also have live look-ins, and we'll follow that action as well on Sports Friday on the go. Independence, a team that Martins Ferry has already played this year. Independence actually made the trip down to Hull City, down to Raleigh County, West Virginia. Barnesville will travel to Marietta College to take on the Patriots, who are undefeated, and another flag thrown. But coming out of a timeout, you get the false start. 3rd and 12 now.
Yeah, and Cox was running free there off the wide side of the field there, so I think good thing there was a false start there. That would have been a little bit of an issue there for Cusick.
Third and 12, less than a minute to go. Bird Knights leading by a touchdown. Cusick steps up, throws, complete. Joey Hall gets out of bounds. First down yardage for the Maroon Knights.
Yeah, great play call there by Wheeling Central. Looked like some verticals with a shallow concept, and Cusick staying very patient in the pocket. Finds Joey Hall, and Joey Hall does a great job making one cut, getting out of bounds, and saving some time here. So now you're on the plus 36 here with a great kicker with 50 seconds left. So you're way ahead of schedule here.
Mr. Reuter, first down. Cusick has time, lets it fly. Downfield, incomplete. Looking for Oliage. And Arobi on the coverage for Martins Ferry.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness here by Wheeling Central. You know, definitely going to give a little more cushion here from Martins Ferry. And Ferry's defense does a good job keeping everything in front of them and challenging everything. So 43 seconds here. You know, you want to count the yard line as, tick marks.
36 right now.
Yeah, so, the range here.
Right now you're looking at 52.
Yeah, the kick line is probably another, 3 or 4 yards here for Petrie.
Going for it all again. Incomplete. Little wide, and that'll stop the clock. 38 seconds. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, this is the hard one here, because if you get a 5-yard gain, let's say, in the middle of the field, the clock.
If you run, it's going to keep rolling.
Yeah, the clock's running,
yeah.
So they've got to go hurricane field goal out there, or try to work the sideline, to get 5 yards here, get it set, and then you can kick it. So,
Petrie right in front of us here, getting a few warm-up swings of the leg in.
I'm a fan of sprinting out to the right side to the top of the screen, getting it sealed.
Step up, going deep once again, and this time it's intercepted. Maurice Barnett. Barnett, the interception with 31 seconds to go until halftime.
Great stand here by Martins Ferry, and Wheeling Central going for the gusto here, trying to go up top, and a great job there by their secondary. Maurice Barnett going up, high pointing the football, securing it for Ferry.
So we see if they play it conservatively and just take it into halftime, get the football to start the third quarter as well.
Yeah, Petrie was warming that leg up too. I was watching him here at the 50.
Yeah,
was looking forward to him hitting one into the little skyline there of people.
Take the knee. Bromka takes the knee, and the two teams will head off to the locker room. It's halftime here at Bishop Schmidt Field on the campus of Wheeling University. Maroon Knights scored the first 14. Ferry scored the next 14. But Wheeling Central has the lead by a touchdown, 21-14 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Your Wendy's halftime report with Dylan Cleland on the other side of this timeout.
If you're looking for a new truck, now is the time to buy from RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Right now, get up to $13,000 off MSRP on select in-stock Ram 1500s with the additional dealer discount. RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you.
We don't want to see homeowners falling through their floors.
Certainly not.
So as the symptom goes, moisture, mildew, mold, any of that stuff.
That's bad. Wood doesn't like water. Every house that is on a crawl space needs an encapsulation.
It's so important, man. If this doesn't get done, like what happens to polite society now?
When your flooring's in jeopardy, ain't nobody safe.
Get a free inspection from a certified expert at Ohio Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
National law firms boast about their size and recovery amounts, but choosing a non-local firm puts you at a disadvantage. For those suffering from lung cancer or mesothelioma, finding an experienced, knowledgeable asbestos law firm is paramount. Goldberg, Persky & White knows the local court systems and the local job sites. Unlike out-of-town firms, there's only one chance to recover. Don't equate a large national firm with better justice. Goldberg, Persky & White, your local asbestos attorneys.
Football at noon. It's like clockwork.
Hi, everybody. I'm Gus Johnson along with my quarterback.
Shanghai, Rome, Paris, Lubbock. There is no time zone on Saturday. I made this myself from an apple juice box. Right, Bill? Yeah! Didn't even flinch. Look at these lonely pups. These people need help.
So here we go. We've got your flannel forecast, your pumpkin patch forecast,
and your hot apple cider forecast.
Weather experts have all the forecasts you want. But when the weather turns scary,
we still have the forecasts you need so you can make the best of the weather.
Stream News 9 and Weather live and download the WTOV 9 app to stay connected.
Enjoy the season. Severe Weather Team 9 experts are everywhere.
Are you searching for a new SUV? Don't miss out on this amazing deal. Right now, get up to $7,000 off MSRP on select in-stock Jeep Grand Cherokees with additional dealer discount. Hurry to RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you.
This is the Wendy's Halftime Report.
Welcome into the Wendy's Halftime Report. I'm your host, Dylan Cleland. At halftime of our Bordas Bordas Thursday Night Lights game, Wheeling Central with a 21-14 lead over Martins Ferry. Let's take a look at how we got here with our American Consolidated Natural Resources first half highlights. Playoff seeding on the line for both teams in their respective states in this Thursday Night Lights battle. Scoring starts early. Maroon Knights at the 2, and Cade Coronas walks it on in from a few yards out. 7-0 Wheeling Central. Midway through the first now, Maroon Knights facing a 2nd and 4 at the 17. Nico Cusick keeps it himself. Look at him go. The touchdown run makes it 14-0. Time winding down in the first now. Martins Ferry at the 1, and Colby Kropka leaps across the pile for the touchdown. 2-point try from Joaquin Cox makes it 14-8. And now in the second, Martins Ferry in the red zone. Cox gets the handoff, finds a burst, and crosses the goal line. We're tied at 14. 4.5 to go now in the second. Cusick hands it off to Coronas, and he takes it in for his second touchdown of the night. 21-14 Maroon Knights. At this point, we go to the score in this one, 21-14 at halftime. Tomorrow night, it's our next Bordas Bordas Friday Night Rivals game as the Brook Bruins travel south and visit the John Marshall Monarchs. The Bruins won last year 33-6 at home, but with just 3 weeks left in the regular season, both teams realize there's a lot on the line Friday.
We had some up and down this year, but we're in a situation, it's a 3-game season, and what better way than to go against a rival, against John Marshall Monarchs down there at Monarch Stadium. I think it's their homecoming night. So for us, it's a big one for the program. It's a big one for the team. But more importantly, you know, as a group, we need to come out and play fast and physical from the start. We've played our best football, and we do that. So we're looking forward to that and coming into a game that's very important to us when it comes to the standings in West Virginia playoffs.
We've had 2 games where we just really didn't show up. We didn't get off the bus on two long trips. We're going to try to shake that off this week. You know, I go against Brook. They match up really well with us. They have, you know, a nice sized line. You know, they have 3 wins. They've done some good things, you know, and some people are down on them. but they're gonna give us, some fits with some things they do with the size of their line, us being banged up a little bit with multiple guys out. They've got us the last 2 years, so we need to get back on track. Big game for us, homecoming.
And a reminder, you can see the Bruins and Monarchs on Bordas Bordas Friday Night Rivals tomorrow. It'll air 7 p.m. on Charge, which is 9.3 over the air, as well as the WTOV 9 digital platforms. NFL Thursday Night Football underway now in Cincinnati as the 4-1 Pittsburgh Steelers are visiting the 2-4 Bengals. Right now, Steelers have the ball early in the first quarter. Coming up on the Wendy's Halftime Report, we'll introduce you to our Scholar Athlete of the Week, but first a look back at the top plays of last week, which includes one from last week's Monroe Central Toronto matchup.
Best Thursday night lights and Friday night rivals highlights from across the country.
Is Max Rebish. The long snapper is Kenny Jett. The kick is no good. It's blocked, but then caught by the Red Knights, and they find the end zone. Touchdown, Toronto. Michael Henry got his field goal blocked, caught it, and said, look what I found. Touchdown. In one of the most bizarre football plays you will ever see.
48 yards per score. He's in motion again. They throw it behind the line of scrimmage. Double pass. Looking deep. Prince Terrence has it. Give him his crown again.
Right from his own end zone. Powell's got to get rid of it. He does. Throws it long. Has a receiver. And it's a catch by Jackson. Quintrell Jackson, one man to beat. Oh, my goodness. The Golden Gophers score again. Another City of Bessemer touchdown.
Here's Michael to throw. Over the middle. Ball tipped. And intercepted. That is Nicholas Alvarado with the pick.
This is a short kick. Picked up there by Scoop Smith. Reversing field, and he's dragged down. Oh. No, he's still on his feet. Scoop Smith reversing upfield. Look at Scoop. He tricked everyone. 70 yards.
They're your neighbor, coworker, or significant other. Quietly inspiring, coaching, and lending a helping hand. News 9's Hannah's Heroes. These heroes deserve to be recognized, and I get to tell you about them. Scan the QR code on your screen to nominate special individuals making a big difference in our community. And then be sure to watch News 9 Wednesdays at 5 and 10 p.m. to see Hannah's Hero of the Week.
Sponsored by Trinity Health System.
At DeFelice Brothers Pizza, we're more than just pizza with a full line of catering offerings. Try our party round sandwich, Parmesan crusted rosemary chicken breasts, signature Italian sausage, or meatballs. To book your next event, call DeFelice Brothers Pizza near you or visit us at eatdefelice.com.
Got a good thing going on. Waking up feeling blessed to be here, cause it's another day I get to chase my dream. Vision in my head never been so clear. Got a good thing going on.
I can't do this anymore.
Call Bob.
Who's Bob? I'm Bob, the owner of Mr. Rooter Plumbing. My team has been helping with plumbing problems for over 25 years. Mr. Rooter has fast, reliable service and the best warranties in the industry.
When you need a plumber fast, don't do it yourself. Call Bob at Mr. Rooter Plumbing.
Thanks, Bob.
My pleasure.
We're not here to sit still. We're here to learn, to grow, to move forward and lead the way. Visit Central Catholic High School on Sunday, November 2nd for our fall open house and learn what it means when we say, Knights to the front.
At DeFelice Brothers Pizza, we're more than just pizza with a full line of catering offerings. Try our party round sandwich, Parmesan crusted rosemary chicken breasts, signature Italian sausage, or meatballs. To book your next event, call DeFelice Brothers Pizza near you or visit us at eatdefelice.com.
Welcome back. Now it's time to meet our DeFelice Brothers Pizza Scholar Athlete of the Week. Rob Metzger has the story from Martins Ferry High School.
Senior Jackson Leonard has proved to be a model student athlete during his time at Martins Ferry.
I want to make my parents proud. They gave up a lot for me to make sure I have the opportunities I need.
You look at his GPA and it's outstanding, and all the teachers rave about him. You know, he's just a great kid and a hard-working kid.
Leonard's ability to help the football team at center also proved that hard work and determination can pay off as well.
Rain, sleet, or snow, he would be out here. I saw him out here clearing snow out and getting snaps in. You know, 50 snaps. I told him he needed to get 50 snaps a day, and he was going to do it, you know, no matter what happened. This kid, you know, was probably 53rd on our depth chart as a freshman, you know, and ended up being a 2-year starter for us and a captain. So he's a great example to not only Martins Ferry high school athletes, but any high school athlete.
I attribute a lot of that to my dad. He played here. He instilled in me how important it was to be in Ferry, be a Purple Rider. So that means being an academic scholar and a football player.
After high school, he hopes to position himself to enter the business world.
Seeing the way that businesses are run, I think I have those skills, and I think I could really make a life out of that.
Martins Ferry's Jackson Leonard, the DeFelice Brothers Pizza Scholar Athletes of the Week. For News.
Still to come on the Wendy's Halftime Report, we'll meet our Center of Music and Art Band Standout of the Week. Stick around.
My name is Kaylee Blake, and I am a registered nurse here at WV Medicine. What I really love about WV Medicine is just the teamwork that we have here. I feel like all together on each floor we have a great team, and we can go to each other with any questions that we always have. I really think the support here is really strong, from our nurse managers up to our nurse supervisor, to the faculty, the nurses, the PAs, the doctors, and the aides. We all just work together as a big team.
Before you are Arby's new steak nuggets. It is a perfect piece of steak that is then cut up into nuggets. How has no one done this before?
Arby's, we have the meats.
At American Consolidated Natural Resources, every team member plays a vital role in our operation. We are a company where leadership listens, hard work is recognized, and career growth is part of the plan. You're not just starting a job, you're building a future that helps power communities across the nation. With strong pay, top-tier benefits, and long-term security backed by decades of reserves. Apply online today, and let's get to work.
State Farm Agent Dan Stevens, a person you know, a policy you understand. Licensed in Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Call today.
I'm Jamie Bordas. At Bordas Bordas, we don't just get great results for our clients, we also understand the 21st century. Your time is valuable, and you may find it hard to schedule an appointment with a lawyer. That's why you can go to our website and start the process 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll review your initial inquiry and get back to you quickly. Check it out at bordaslaw.com.
Bordas and Bordas, fighting for justice. News 9 and Skyview 9 take you everywhere.
The Center of Music and Art is a music store, but did you know we're a field trip destination? We welcome schools and homeschooled students to experience our custom field trips, including hands-on education programs about rhythms, arts, steel drums, and more. Give your students an educational and fun day outside the classroom. Visit the Center of Music and Art or go to musicandart.com for more information.
Welcome back. Now we check on our Center of Music and Art Band Standout of the Week from Martins Ferry High School.
WTOV 9's Band Standout of the Week, sponsored by the Center of Music and Art.
I'm Ryan Connors. I'm from the Martins Ferry High School Marching Band. I got into music, honestly, on kind of a random choice. It was a whim, 5th grade. They were like, hey, come down and try out instruments. And I was like, may as well. Started on the trumpet. Then my band director in high school, sophomore year, I think, moved me to the French horn. It's another brass instrument, but it's really challenging. I love that. I love a challenge. And then this is the marching version of that. It's a mellophone. I don't know. I really enjoy band. It's like a big family. And there's a lot of eating. You wouldn't expect it, but band's been a really great thing for me. It helped me get out of my shell from middle school and a whole plethora of other things. If anyone's thinking about joining band, I would definitely do it. I am really looking forward to the, end of our marching season, going to concert season. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the future.
WTOV9's Band Standout of the Week, sponsored by the Center of Music and Art.
Just ahead on the Wendy's halftime report, Don Sloan and Bill Phillips get you set for Week 9 in Ohio and Week 8 in West Virginia with a Sports Friday on the Go preview next.
At Rurig Financial, we don't just plan, we partner. Our advisors work closely with you to build a strategy that gives you real financial confidence. Rurig Financial, we have your back.
We're not here to sit still. We're here to learn, to grow, to move forward and lead the way. Visit Central Catholic High School on Sunday, November 2nd for our fall open house and learn what it means when we say, Knights to the front.
Drop whatever you're doing right now. The Wendy's $8 JBC meal deal is here. That's 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers, medium fries, and a medium drink. So you better be on your way. Bacon waits for no one. The #1 deal for the #1 bacon cheeseburger, gotta be Wendy's.
For over 4 decades, the health plan has been rooted in your community and the state of West Virginia. A steady part of your family and your business. We're here for you with health services designed to manage and improve your well-being. The health plan is powered by a team of dedicated healthcare professionals and trusted local partners. Because your health deserves more than just coverage. It deserves commitment. The health plan. Here for you.
Urban Meyer.
Football's a way of life.
Mark Ingram II.
You know what I mean?
And Rob Stone team up for football talk that hits harder than game day with guests who don't hold back.
You're not winning with that owner.
Wow. The Triple Option, presented by Wendy's, wherever you get your podcasts.
If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else.
Contact your local Coyote dealer, D&J Sales and Service.
At Rurig Financial, you're our #1 priority. From your first paycheck to your golden years, we're here to guide you every step of the way.
Welcome back. Don and Bill have a preview of Sports Friday on the Go.
Hi again, everybody. Bill Phillips here, along with Don Sloan, and it is Sports Friday on the Go. And what a schedule we have for you this week. Everything magnified at this time of the year.
Yeah, playoff time, and we've got a lot of games to look at this week, all with some big-time playoff implications, starting with our Friday night rivals game of the week, which you can see on 9.3, which is now called Charge and not Comet. But that's Brook, 3-4 at 4-2 John Marshall. JM 17th in West Virginia AAA, Brook 20th in AAA, and top 16 teams make the playoffs. So one of these teams wants to make the playoffs. This is a huge game.
Yeah, must-win game there. How about the second game on the docket? St. Clairsville, 5-3, traveling to Indian Creek, 8-0, looking to find a way to that undefeated regular season.
Yeah, this is going to be one of the spotlight games that we really feature and look at closely on Friday night. Creek 5th in Division 4, Region 15. St. Clairsville 10th in Division 5, Region 17. St. C 5-3. This could be a huge win to propel them up as far as the playoff points. And Creek, they want to keep rising. They're 5th. Top 4 get a bye. You know, and that possible unbeaten season is looming out there. And that's always huge.
Steubenville Big Red, tremendous win coming back last week. They take on Erie McDowell this week. Big Red looking to get to 6-2, hang a 6th straight win after starting 0-2.
Heart, character coming back. What a game last week. Big Red just keeps getting better and better at the right time of the year. They're 5th in Division 3, Region 11. McDowell 3-5, but I'm telling you, they play a tough schedule. They lost 21-12 last week to 6-1 Austintown Fitch, who's a D1.
Yep. And how about Union Local, the Jets? They're looking to pick up some more playoff points. They're at 6-2, taking on Bel Air 3-5.
They're 8th in Division 5, Region 19. They want to keep moving up. Bel Air's 3-5. Now they're 15th in Division 5, Region 17, but they've got UL and then Martins Ferry. So a lot of points out there for Bel Air if they can make some magic happen late in the year.
And how about this neutral site game? Independence, West Virginia, 6-0. Barnesville, 7-1 in Marietta.
Yeah, this is another spotlight game for us. And in Independence, you might remember, they beat Martins Ferry 35-14 in week 3. Independence, the number 1 rated team in West Virginia at AA. Barnesville, number 6 in Division 5, Region 19. 7:45 kickoff. So once the other games are at halftime, we'll really be able to focus on the start of this game and where it goes.
2-6 Buckeye local looking for the upset against 7-1 Toronto, and then another big game, 5-3 Edison against 3-5 Harrison Central. Lots of playoff points in the mix in these two games.
Yeah, Toronto's 6th in Division 6, Region 23 with that 7-1 record. Harrison 3-5, Edison 5-3. They are in the same region as St. Clairsville, Division 5, Region 17. Harrison 15th, Edison 11th, top 12 make the playoffs. This is one of these sneaky good games that you definitely want to keep an eye on.
Where can you find Sports Friday on the Go? You can find it on the WTOV 9 YouTube channel starting at about 6:45, 7 o'clock. We'll get it started on Sports Friday on the Go.
And go in and subscribe. Take your time today. Go in and subscribe. If you subscribe, then you can go in and comment. And we love to hear from people watching.
Absolutely. We'll see you on Sports Friday on the Go.
And we're out of time. Rob and Mike have the second half next.
You've been watching the Wendy's Halftime Report.
Belmont County Veteran Service is more than just claim work. We have monthly events, provide VA transportation and financial assistance, all 100% free. Visit us online at belmontcountyveterans.org.
At American Consolidated Natural Resources, every team member plays a vital role in our operation. We are a company where leadership listens, hard work is recognized, and career growth is part of the plan. You're not just starting a job, you're building a future that helps power communities across the nation. With strong pay, top-tier benefits, and long-term security backed by decades of reserves. Apply online today, and let's get to work.
WTOV 9 and the Cedar One Group are teaming up with the Salvation Army again for WTOV 9's Coats for Kids.
Last year, we set a goal and not only met it, but exceeded it. The mission is to help ensure every child in our community has the ability to stay warm.
We have a goal of raising $50,000, but we need your support.
Scan the QR code to make a safe and secure donation or send a check to the address on your screen now through December 3rd.
Hurry, the weather will be turning cold soon.
Together, we can make sure that there are Coats for Kids in the Ohio Valley.
If Cornell suddenly had Tom Brady's football knowledge, he would consider that knowledge a gift at first.
Play action and shotgun isn't as convincing to the linebackers as the hard counts don't travel like that, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have the wide receiver lined up over here on the split, you know what I'm saying?
They did not, as it turns out, know what he was saying.
I know what you're saying, Cornell. Are these free?
Nobody knows football like Tom Brady.
Absolutely. Nice.
Weather in the Ohio Valley can change.
In an instant, the Severe Weather Team 9 app will help you plan and prepare.
Before weather threatens, access storm tracking, interactive radar, and your Futurecast.
Use Follow Me tracking to know exactly how the weather will affect you right where you are.
Every day, every season, every condition on every platform. Download the Severe Weather Team 9 app today and be prepared before weather threatens.
Veterans exposed to toxic water at Camp Lejeune. We can help. Contact the Belmont County Veteran Service Office to learn more. Our services are 100% free. Visit belmontcountyveterans.org.
The Bordas Bordas Thursday Night Lights is sponsored by Presley Hearing Center, West Virginia Northern Community College, Laborers Local 809, Trinity Health System, American Consolidated Natural Resources, and Ohio Valley Honda.
We are back live on the campus of Wheeling University, Bishop Schmidt Field. A chilly but nice mid-October evening as Wheeling Central leads Martins Ferry 21-14 14 at the half, and the Purple Riders will get the football to start the second half. Rob Metzger here, along with Mike D'Angelo. Central scored the first 14. Justin Gropka's squad answered with 14 unanswered, and then Wheeling Central scored to go ahead and take that lead at halftime by a touchdown. Getting set for team quick lane kickoff. Clay Petrie has it teed up. We are underway. Ferry with the football. Maurice Barnett on the return. Taken down to the turf. Nina Jerome. Jerome on the stop. Martins Ferry football at the 31-yard line. First Choice America, first down and 10 here for the Purple Riders.
Yeah, solid return here by Martins Ferry, and ended the first half with the interception. So looking to carry this momentum here into the second half.
Jacob Ball in the backfield. Hand off the wall, Keem Cox. Cox pushing forward, picks up a 4 on first down.
Yeah, it seems like, we know he runs hard, but, he come out of halftime running a little bit harder there, Rob. He's, like I said before, he's falling forward. That was a hard-earned 4 yards there with a lot of hitting.
Absolutely. So 11:34 to get some things sorted out here. Martins Ferry with the football, 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup by Keem Cox, who has a touchdown in the opening half and a 2-point conversion run. Bonk is rolling again. 2nd down and 7. Early stages of the third quarter here at Wheeling University. Kropka looking to throw. It's incomplete. 3rd and 7 upcoming here for Martins Ferry. Coming in 6 and 2 on the season.
Just a play action pass there, and Luca Shane just got tripped up there going through the line of scrimmage, so it turned into a one-man route, and Wheeling Central did a good job defending it. So now you're looking at a 3rd and 7 here to start out the second half here. Look for Ferry to air this out.
They've got Kropka looking to set the screen up, complete to Luca Shane. Shane looking for a block. Good effort, still moving his feet, and he's got the first down. How about that effort by Luca Shane?
Yeah, Luca Shane, great 2nd and 3rd effort there, carrying a few Wheeling Central defenders. Looking at the replay, just a little throwback screen. Great job inviting the D-line up front. Paisano running to the football. 2nd effort there by Paisano, and the Ferry O-line pushing the pile forward. So great job moving the chains there. Great competitive play, and for Ferry here to get something going here in the second half.
First Choice America, first down and 10. Hand off to Keem Cox. Picks up a couple.
Yep, Ferry just continued to establish the run. Nice stout play up front there by the Wheeling Central front 6 there. And looking at a 2nd and 8 here for the Purple Riders.
Nearing the 10-minute mark of this third quarter. 2-yard pickup. Kropka. Puts air underneath this one. Incomplete. It's going downfield. Looking. Davis Johnson Jr.
Yeah, Ferry tried leaking the back out there on the wheel route to the top of your screen, and Corona sniffed it right out. Ran with the running back and did a good job getting his head around. And now Ferry's looking at another 3rd and long here. The 3rd and 7, they ran the screen on and converted. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 8 here. And, they got the last one with some extra effort here. So be interesting to see the play call here. Obviously got to air this out.
Last time used that screen pass to Shane. Looking downfield, almost hauled in by Roby. Incomplete. Fourth down and 8 upcoming. Look again on your team replay.
Yeah, a little bit of a broken play there, and a pretty good ball there by Kropka, dropping that one in the bucket.
Almost.
Yeah, just out of reach there of Roby. I mean, good concentration, though, but I think someone may have flicked it, but going out of fourth down here, so good stop there by the Maroon Knights defense.
Punt formation for the Purple Riders. Someone moved. Early movement on the Purple Riders. Back them up 5 more yards. They're returning to punt formation once again. Jacob Feeker. Picked up on the short hop by Joey Hall. Hall at the 40, out of bounds. Joey Hall picks it off the turf.
Yeah, about a net there of about 20 yards there. So, Wheeling Central does a good job of, flipping the field. Up 7 here in the third quarter. Nice defensive stand here. And, get a chance to get their offense back on the field here.
First Choice America, first down and 10. Cusick and the Maroon Knights offense. Oh, trouble here. Cusick's going to have to fall on it. And a big loss on that play will put the Maroon Knights a little behind schedule here.
Yeah, just a little bit behind schedule. And, interesting enough, Martins Ferry started out if you remember, they started out the game with a false start, behind the chains and a negative yardage play. And then, now Wheeling Central starting out the second half with a bad snap, and now it's second and a lot.
Cusick fires it across. Complete to Coronis. Up to the 35-yard line, but still well short of the original line of scrimmage. So still third down and long upcoming.
Yeah, looking at the replay, just their 4x1. Little curl package there. Easy pitch and catch there for Cusick. And that's probably the best they could have done there. Now it's a 3rd and 18 here for Wheeling Central. And, you got your screens. You may have especially with Cusick, may have a broken play here off of a pass and let him use his legs a little bit.
3rd 18. Cusick's going to step up and he can run it. He's going to tuck it here. He is at the 45. Pushed out of bounds by Barnett. Extra contact after the play. That'll draw some flags.
Yeah, Cusick using his feet there to extend the play, and a little bit of mix-up here. That was right in front of us. That could have gone either way. But it was on Wheeling Central sideline, so more times than not, that's going to probably get called. And that's going to keep the drive alive.
Unless we end up having something offsetting here. We await the official call by referee Homer Martin. So offsetting personal fouls. It'll be 4th down now. 7:55 to go.
Interesting, because all the focus was here out of bounds.
The personal fouls offsetting. 4th down, and the Rue Knights will look to punt it away. Again, 7:55 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Now that that is sorted out, Petrie in punt formation for Wheeling Central. And now a whistle. Delay a game. Going to back up 5 more. Well, eventually we'll get back to football. Still 4th down and now 11. High punt. Takes a Maroon Knight roll. Down inside the 20. So good work by Petrie. The high kick, and it takes a Maroon Knight bounce.
Flag here.
More laundry.
A little bit of laundry.
Saw some bodies flying on that punt. So Homer Martin will let us know what's going on here. Holding on the return team. So the Purple Rider drive will have to start a little further back after a nice punt by Clay Petrie. 21-14. We got a 7-point game here in the 3rd quarter, but has not been a whole lot of rhythm to this quarter so far.
Just got a little bit chirpy here the last couple minutes. And to my account, that's 9 penalties here on Martin's Ferry. So we're backed up. A long way to go here for a touchdown.
They're near their 10. Kronka saying to go deep. They will go deep. Looking for Cox. It's incomplete. I think I see another flag down. So another flag down on the play. Are you keeping track of consecutive plays with flags over there?
I got quite a few here. That's
legal man downfield.
Yeah.
So that will back Martin's Ferry up once again. 1st and 15. Got to draw something up for.
Yeah, they're taking Cox out of the game.
Cox is coming out of the ball game. I was
just
about to say this would be time for a Joaquin Cox potential bust a run here, but they're backed up on their 5. They got Shane lined up next to Elijah Roby, who takes the snap, picks up a couple. 4 being taken down. Say it ain't so. Another flag.
Another flag. Yeah, that's 3 in a row. What's going on?
At least.
Area,
well, the punt as well.
Yep.
Or the play before the punt. Little shift on offense. We got offsetting penalties this time. So everyone getting into the act.
Wow. I'm not sure I've seen that many in a row. I don't know. I'm thinking back now. I don't know.
You've seen a lot of football.
Yeah.
First Choice America, 1st down.
If I'm a betting man, I don't
15.
think there's one here.
Ball is deflected by Martakis, and he almost snagged that thing out of the air.
Wow, what a great job by Martakis. Almost snagged it, yeah. Little flat route there by Ferry, just a little high efficient play.
We could have a play of the night nominee right there.
Wow. To start the weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
For this game and for the weekend, maybe. Team replay. Look at 43. Martakis gets the hand up. Turns. Oh.
Yeah, great reaction there by him. Man, looking at a 2nd and 15 here. They got to get, dig this out a little bit. Looking, I think Cox is still on the sideline.
He is. They have out wide Gavin Mulvey. Kropka looks that way. A bit out of the reach of Barnett. The 3rd down and 15 upcoming here for Martins Ferry. Trailing 21-14. 6-2 on the season, sitting 11th in Division 6 Region 23.
Yeah, this is tough here. It's 3rd and 15 here. So, do you go for the whole thing?
Right.
My preference is no, you want to try and dig this out a little bit. And, I would probably just try and run this. And, you want to stay away from pulling guys down here just because of penetration. So
Hawks is back in there, lined up to the right of Kropka. Takes that handoff, is hit, and is going to be denied. Stacked up. Good work by that Maroon Knight defense.
Yeah, just a zone play. I'll tell you what, there's some pads popping down there, especially up front. Wheeling Central's doing a good job, all night. Playing very, very stout up front, playing pad under pad. And, now as a long snapper here, you're thinking, you're not in this situation a lot, but try to make it as routine as possible. Muscle memory.
Figure midway in his, halfway back in his end zone.
Great kick.
Coronas takes it at the 42. And out of bounds. 6:31 to go. Take a timeout. 21-14. Wheeling Central in front.
Built by tradition. Driven by Saturdays. Dave Holmes, Beanie Wells, and Cardale Jones host The Script, a new show covering the Ohio State story from the guys who wrote it.
You're going to call me a homer in this situation, I know. Here we go.
With big opinions.
Why in the world would you not want a primetime game of this magnitude?
And real talk from real Buckeyes.
Yes, they're ducking the smoke. Coming in hot. Oh, my God.
New episodes every week. The Script, wherever you get your podcasts.
Under the lights, the energy, the excitement, the heart-pounding action. It's more than just a game. It's high school football at its finest. Every Friday, Sports Friday brings you the highlights, the scores, and the moments that make this season unforgettable. Find everything you need to know about Ohio Valley football. Catch the best plays, the top athletes, and check scores live on the WTOV 9 app. Watch every Friday and stay in the game with Sports Friday. Sponsored by WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center.
21-14, Wheeling Central leads it on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Coming off of the Martins Ferry punt. Pretty good field position here for Wheeling Central, leading by a touchdown with 6:31 to go in the third quarter. Third quarter so far dominated by penalty flags.
That's a good way to put it.
Get some rhythm back into this one here now. First Choice America, 1st down and 10. It's Cusick on the carry. And Nico Cusick still on his feet. Not to be denied, up to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, and that's the play they wanted to start the drive off with, and with the bad snap. And that's a very, very hard play to defend. You have pullers going one way, the back going the other way. Quarterback's reading first or second level, runs through an arm tackle. And, he's kind of like Cox. All these guys, keep their feet running, fall forward, run behind their pads, do a good job.
Less than 6 to go here in the third. First Choice America, 1st down and 10. Hawks in there on defense and defensive, and then he comes in and help make the stop after a pickup of a couple of yards.
Yeah, solid play there by Cox. making the tackle, only for about a 3 or 4 yard gain, and now they're obviously in 4 down territory here for Wheeling Central. Going to control the ball, run it, control the clock.
Lead by a touchdown here. Clock continues to move. Second down and 8. Handoff, Coronis. R.J. Welshans on that stop for Martins Ferry.
Yeah, it's their leading tackler. Did a good job there.
Corey Cox in there as well.
Yeah, nice. I think it was a power play. Look, a guard was pulling there. And look for Wheeling Central here to get Cusick another touch here. Get him the ball.
Cusick ready to take that snap. Empty backfield. Looking to run it the whole time. Sets and then pushes forward. How about that? Down to the 10.
Wow, yeah, he was throwing defenders off of him, and that's the pin and pull play.
Like he was retreated a yard or two, and then
one arm shiver there, like a WWE move there.
West Virginia Northern Community College red zone. They move inside a little deeper here.
Yeah, they can run him between the tackles. They can run him out on the perimeter. They have, Coronis they can hand the ball off to or fake to. So they have a lot of things, a lot of options here offensively that can create eye candy and create problems.
Timeout called by Wheeling Central. 4:01 to go here in the third. 21-14. And a reminder, we're looking for school bus stop of the game. How about a big hit, big defensive play? We'll announce the winner at the end of the contest. Still the biggest hit in this game. Cusick knocking that ball loose to force an incomplete pass early in this one. But again, we'll name the school bus stop of the game once this one is wrapped up here at Bishop Schmidt Field. Look across the way from the Martins Ferry students. Martins Ferry. See some volleyball players in there. They were OVAC champs for the first time in school history last weekend, defeating Shenandoah. Now in the Ohio postseason. Congratulations to Purple Riders. Got 4:01 to go here in the third quarter. 21-14 Wheeling Central. Looking to add to the lead. It's first down. Ball at the 12. Wodeski in motion. They swing it out complete to Coronis. Coronis came back for it. He's going to be shoved out of bounds for a minimal gain, if any.
Get some laundry on the far side there.
I see some flag down. And it's a hold on Wheeling Central. Hold on the Maroon Knights. First and about 20 yards. 3:54 to go here in third. The 28th all-time meeting between these two. Wheeling Central leads the all-time series 14-11-2, including wins in the last 3 head-to-head matchups. Did not play last year, and another flag. Ball start. The call on the Maroon Knights. The Italian something up over there.
Yeah, I'm looking at that's about 6 penalties, but we might see a field goal this drive.
Potentially.
Oh,
we might have one at the end of the half.
Yeah.
Of course, they have a very strong kicker in Clay Petrie. It's still just first down. First down and 25 now. Cusick throws complete to Coronis. And Coronis is on his way in. He says, forget the field goal.
No field goal.
Touchdown. Maroon Knights.
That's just the curl package there that they've been running, and Coronis does a great job after the catch, getting vertical and outrunning the whole defense. Looking at the replay, good ball here by Cusick. Puts it right on the money. Coronis runs, gets vertical.
The old Leash with the hands up, make sure I'm not going to get in the way.
Great job there.
Touchdown.
Block
Labor's local
field.
809 touchdown. So instead of a field goal attempt, Petrie will have a chance to tack on the extra point. And Petrie is 4 for 4 in that department, and it's 28-14. We'll take a timeout. Maroon Knights lead by 14 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard.
If you're looking for a new truck, now is the time to buy from RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Right now, get up to $13,000 off MSRP on select in-stock Ram 1500s with the additional dealer discount. RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you.
All right, listen up. This fall, game days shine brighter with Next Gen TV. It's a powerful way to watch live local football games. Catch every play in jaw-dropping detail with premium sound that hits harder than a safety blitz. Get big kickoff energy with a stress-free, simple setup. Just plug in a small modern antenna and boom, your TV's got game. Watch your local games for free this season with Next Gen TV. Learn more at watchnextgentv.com.
Are you searching for a new SUV? Don't miss out on this amazing deal. Right now, get up to $7,000 off MSRP on select in-stock Jeep Grand Cherokees with additional dealer discount. Hurry to RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you.
Maroon Knights extend the lead 28-14 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. Cade Coronis in the end zone for the third time of the night. We take another look at it again. First and 25. Cusick fires it in. And Coronis gets it upfield and in for his third touchdown of the night, extending the lead to 28-14. Rob Metzger along with Mike D'Angelo. Still 3:43 to go in this third quarter. A choppy third quarter.
Very choppy third quarter with a lot of penalties, and I think Martins Ferry has to get an answer here. Wheeling Central up 2 scores. Got about 18 minutes left in this ball game, so got to get something going.
Burnett at the 2 and a big hits by Maroon Knights. Will Weir on the stick. Playing well on special teams. There's a flag down. Block in the back. Kind of insult to injury there. I mean, you get the big hit.
Yeah.
And not only do you pay the price, it's got to come back some anyway. Look again here. Team replay. Also helped out by Nina Jerome. But how about Weir on the big hit?
Yeah, big hit. And now, Ferry will start backed up inside the 10. You have to dig, the percentages are just not in your favor when you have to go 91, 92 yards to score a touchdown.
Joaquin Cox on the carry. Picks up a couple. Maroon Knight defense fired up.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the Maroon Knight offensive and defensive line. They play, very aggressive, pad under pad, very active in the run game, and they do a very good job.
Second down and 7. Heading to the 3-minute mark. Grafka under center. Hand off to Joaquin Cox. Cox showing off that strength. First down yardage.
Yeah, you look at it, and, Cox is getting hit at the line of scrimmage, and you're thinking he's going to get maybe another yard or 2 or 3 or 5 and 8.
10.
10, and, they're moving the chain. So you understand why Coach Kropke keeps, going back to the well here. They're going to have a play-action pass off of that, but why not give it to him again?
They do. Picks up a couple more.
Yep, same play. Martins Ferry's O-line's getting some push now.
Cardinal in on that stop for Wheeling Central.
Yeah, way ahead of schedule here. Second in, a long 6 here, long 5.
Justin Kropka's squad down 2 touchdowns right now. 2nd and 6. Scholar Athlete of the Week, the center. The handoff to Lucas Shane, and Shane is near. Maybe just short of the first down, depending on that spot.
Yeah, they gave Cox a break that play and ran the dive play to Shane. He got about 4 or 5 yards and get into a 3rd and short here for Ferry. And you can only think of who they're probably getting the ball to downhill here.
3rd and 1. Yeah, number 20 in the backfield. Tight end Wasman. Cox with it. Cox is going to be stopped short. Maroon Knights. And Cardinal at the bottom of the pile again. Look on our team. Replay. McCardle. And push there from Brady. Wadowski in there as well. It's 4th down and 1. Lined up to go for it. Kropka to keep. Kropka. Forward progress. Looks like he's got it.
Yeah, there was some knockback there up front by Wheeling Central.
Yeah, good push.
Yeah. But the chains are moving. That was probably the most important play of the game thus far. Chains are moving, keeping Ferry alive. After this play, it'll take us into the 4th.
Gavin Mulvey comes in with the play. 32 seconds.
From a possession standpoint, Martins Ferry had 4 possessions in the first half. And they're looking, this is their 3rd possession in the second half.
Lucas Shane on the handoff. And again, McCardle getting a good workout on this drive, helping drive him back. Wyatt Brady as well. To McCardle again. That'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We will head to the 4th. It's a 2-touchdown lead for the Wheeling Central Maroon Knights, looking for win number 5 at 28-14 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard.
They're your neighbor, coworker, or significant other. Quietly inspiring, coaching, and lending a helping hand. News 9's Hannah's Heroes. These heroes deserve to be recognized, and I get to tell you about them. Scan the QR code on your screen to nominate special individuals making a big difference in our community. And then be sure to watch News 9 Wednesdays at 5 and 10 p.m. to see Hannah's Hero of the Week.
Sponsored by Trinity Health System. News 9's Jeff Exline is more than the Ohio Valley's weather expert. He's also passionate about cooking.
We're cooking up a storm.
Now you can see a different side of Jeff, cooking up a storm on the WTOV9 YouTube channel. A video podcast series where Jeff takes you on culinary adventures for easy and delicious dishes, special guests, fun, and entertainment. WTOV9 is cooking up a storm on the WTOV9 YouTube channel. Sponsored by West Virginia Northern Community College Culinary Arts Program. It's time to get up, to rise, to wake up with the Ohio Valley's most watched morning show, News 9 Sunrise.
We're everywhere, working to make your mornings easier.
Everywhere, keeping you informed and connected and helping keep you and your family safe.
Stay weather aware everywhere with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Exline.
Get all the important local information that could impact your day with the News 9 and Severe Weather Team 9 apps.
You hear us say it all the time, but it's true.
News 9 Sunrise is everywhere, making a difference for you.
The National News Desk is America's News Now.
Impactful news now.
About 30% of fatalities are because of alcohol-related crashes.
From nearly 4,000 local journalists across America.
Locally covered, nationally connected. The National News Desk is America's News Now.
Weeknights at 11 on Fox 9. The Bordas Bordas Thursday Night Lights is sponsored by RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 495, Window World, M&M Hardware, D&J Sales and Service.
We're back live. Wheeling University, Bishop Schmidt Field, Wheeling Central leading 28-14. And a full start on the Purple Riders.
False start against the offense. Brings up second 15.
Thought we were done with the penalties in the third, and we started off the fourth with a penalty.
That's right.
So
get right back at it here. Second and 15.
He's the theme tonight.
Fourth quarter, underway with Kropka under center. Steps up, throws downfield, and it's caught to the 35-yard line. Elijah Roby. Big-time pickup. Mr. Reuter first down. We look on your Ohio Valley Honda replay.
Yeah, good protection there by Martins Ferry's offensive line, and great ball there by Kropka. Great pull in by Roby, and that's one of their explosives. That's their first explosive here in the second half to get this thing going here, because we're only going to maybe get 2 more possessions maybe here in the rest of the game. So we got to get a score here and a stop.
Ooh, a huge hit as the helmet pops off. Pazzani. Everyone okay? Ohio Valley Honda replay.
Yeah, with the swim move. Pazzani with the swim move. Hat on a hat there by Pazzani. His comes off, but man, he's got a lot of aggression there. A lot of aggression he's taking out, but those are the guys you want up front for you on both sides.
Second and 12.
That was a great football play.
Cox lined up to the left of Kropka. Aired it out looking for Roby once again, and he hauls it in again down inside the 10. So Roby takes that big hit, gets right back up, and makes another big catch.
Yeah, same.
Inside the West Virginia Northern red zone.
Same thing, great protection. It was a hitch and go out there to Roby, and he does a great job of really high pointing the football and bringing it in and getting to his back, and that's his second explosive here of the drive. Now Ferry's inside the 10.
First and goal. Kropka under center. Cox. Flag comes flying in. Cox on the carry. Legal shift. Whistled there on Martins Ferry.
Yeah, another pre-snap penalty just to get him backed up here. So now you're first and goal here. Looks like at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, 13-yard line.
Ferry's got Cox in the game.
Barnett in motion. He had 2 touchdowns last week against Cambridge. Falls as he makes the catch inside the 5.
Well, they made up for the penalty there and got inside the 5. So now you got a second and goal here. Just a sprint out with a little flat route. Good concentration there.
He comes back to it. The leading receiver on this team entering the game. 22 catches for 464. 4 touchdowns. 2nd and goal. Inside the 5. Handoff to Walkeem Cox. The Walkeem Cox pushing forward. Not yet in.
He's close, and this clock keeps running here.
Precious time now that's starting to.
It's going to be under 9 now.
Cox is going to hobble off. Third and goal. Davis Johnson Jr. checks in. Bosman tight end on the left side of the formation. Kropka keeps it, pushes forward, and he appears to be in. He is in. There's the signal. I wondered if I missed it again, but there was a signal delayed. It is a touchdown.
Yeah, just Kropka with the quarterback sneak, and you can see the push by the Ferry front there. And, yeah, he's easily in there looking at the replay.
Is that the Eagles or the Purple Riders?
There's a little
Oh.
rider push. Now, they will kick this one. So I'm sure why they went for 2 early on in the game. Maybe it was something on the first drive, but they will kick this one.
Speaker on for the attempt after Labor's local 809 touchdown. The kick is up. This kick, though, is no good. So an 8-point game, 28-20. 8:43 to go. We'll take a timeout.
We've got your flannel forecast,
your pumpkin patch forecast,
and your hot apple cider forecast.
Weather experts have all the forecasts you want.
But when the weather turns scary,
we still have the forecast you need so you can make the best of the weather.
Stream News 9 and Weather live and download the WTOV 9 app to stay connected.
Enjoy the season. Severe Weather Team 9 experts are everywhere.
You already know us for our top-tier windows, but what about our advanced gutter systems? With our Double Pro gutter filtration, 2 layers of industrial-grade aluminum keeps debris out of your gutters and drives rainwater away from your home. Plus, our continuous hanger technology reinforces your entire gutter system for maximum strength and drainage. And we'll install it all in as little as 1 day. Why wait for the next storm to get gutters that perform? Not only do we stand behind our gutters, we hang on them.
Martins Ferry back on the board, down 8, 28-20 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. 8:43 to go here live at Bishop Schmidt Field on the campus of Wheeling University. A look at the home side, a pan down, and a nice crowd on hand for a Thursday night matchup. Bordas and Bordas, Thursday Night Lights. Here live on Fox 9, or if you're watching online on our Facebook page, YouTube channel, or website. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. Rob Metzger along with Mike D'Angelo. Seeker tees it up for team quick lane kickoff. 8-point ball game. Still 8:43 to go. Picked up at the 16 by Coronas. Getting taken down. Davis Johnson Jr.
Yeah, so Wheeling Central now has a chance to answer. They led 2 possessions ago with a touchdown. Ferry goes down 13 plays, 92 yards for the touchdown, and now we're at a 1-possession game with just under 9. So interesting here if Wheeling Central answers here.
Absolutely big possession here with 8:37 to go. Hand off to Coronas. Coronas quickly gets through, and he's got first down yardage, still moving the pile up near midfield. How about that pickup for Kate Coronas?
Yeah, what a way to start the drive out, and just a zone play. Coronas just taking a look at it here. This guy gets his foot in the ground and just gets vertical, and he's out running angles. Defense is over pursuing in the second level, running through a couple arm tackles, and it's always great to start off a drive with an explosive play. Awesome run.
Ohio Valley Honda replay. Good look at it there. It's the Mr. Reuter first down and 10 for Nico Cusick and the Maroon Knight offense. Cusick going to have to step out of bounds. A little trouble on the snap. So that stops the clock as well. 7:57 to go and a loss on the play.
Yeah, snap was a little hot. Peppered up there a little bit. You got to let the center know where he missed, so he can adjust here. But now it gets him in a second and a really get back on track here.
Second and 19.
Yeah.
Cusick steps up and tucks it. Pushed out of bounds, just short of midfield. And the clock will stop. 7:50 to go here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, so now you're looking at a
10.
third and 10. That was the 4x1 play where they ran the touchdown with Coronas. It was open again. Cusick decided to pull it down and run it on his own. It's still a 3rd and 10 here, looking to throw the ball here. Be curious to see what they do on if there is a 4th down here. So if they want to try to cut this in half or get all of it here.
3rd and 10. Maroon Knights up 8. Coronas in motion. Cusick is hit and stacked up and driven down into the turf. Joaquin Cox was in there. It's 4th down. 4th and about 16. Look again in your High Valley Honda replay.
Yeah, nothing open. Cox.
Right there.
Cox has been hobbling all night back on the field for defense for Ferry.
Gutting it out. Alex Carpino in there to help finish it off. Punt formation for Wheeling Central.
Yeah, Martins Ferry answers.
Sticks it in the turf at the 23-yard line. So Martins Ferry football down 8, 7:04 to go. Mr. Reuter first down.
Yeah, that punt looked like it was going to run a little bit. The way,
stuck
yeah,
right.
Yeah, it looked like then it looked like he hit it with a pitching wedge and it just kind of sat. But I thought it was going to run a good bit.
It's been a good golf shot.
Absolutely.
Spirit of the state golf tournament at Oglebay, which ended yesterday. I think some golfers wish the ball would stick like that on those fast greens.
Like Crispin?
Yeah. No, at Jones at Slidell.
Jones.
1st and 10. Pitch back. Davis Johnson Jr. And he picks up some speed. Still moving. Whistle blown. He stays out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a first. I didn't see Cox out there, and they got him just to do a pro set and ran a toss. And
getting ready to go in if he's...
Man, Johnson got on the perimeter, showed us his speed there. And that's a freshman. It's a very good run by him. Powerful, strong run there.
That's some good young players on this Purple Rider squad. Mr. Reuter first down and 10 once again. Handoff. Cox met in the backfield. Paisani and Mortakis.
Yeah, we're saying those guys' names a lot. Great penetration there by the front by Wheeling Central. And that swim move. Yeah, the swim move by Paisani.
Gets in there and takes Cox down to the turf. Played a strong game up front for Wheeling Central.
Great TFL.
It's 2nd down and 12. See the clock rolling. Martins Ferry's got all 3 timeouts left. Now whistle blown. And they'll take one of those timeouts. 6:10 to go. 4th quarter. 28-20. Wheeling Central in front. Time for a Trinity Health System timeout.
Got a good thing going on. Got a good thing going on.
We're back live. the campus of Wheeling University. Martins Ferry timeout. 2nd down and 12 for the Purple Rider offense, down by 8 at 28-20. Brewer Knights scored the first 14 of this one. Before Wheeling Central answered with 2 unanswered touchdowns. Central scored first, then Ferry tied it up, then Central led at the half. Went up by 2 scores, now it's 28-20. Mike Young's squad in front, looking for the defense to come up with a big play here. 6:10 to go.
Yeah, if you remember, Martins Ferry had the 92-yard drive, but that was because of the 2 explosive plays, airing it out. So look for them, maybe air a few of these out here. Here it is.
They're going for it, going downfield, incomplete. And a flag comes out. You might look at it from another angle, but flag comes out. They went deep.
Yeah, it's one of those ones.
That's going to march it forward for Martins Ferry.
Yeah, if it's on your sideline, you tend to have a chance to maybe get those 50-50 calls with late hits, pass interference. Now they're at midfield here, 6 minutes left.
First down.
Cox is coming off the field. They need to get him a chair on the sideline.
Get a little rest, get back in there.
Get a little rest.
Davis Johnson Jr. again in the backfield along with Shane. Kropka going to direct traffic. He's going to run it. And how about that? Pick up for Colby Kropka.
Yeah, he likes rolling out to his left and then going backside.
He's a threat. He's the second leading rusher on this team.
Yeah, you got to make sure you keep someone on him. Looking at the replay, looking front side here, rolling to his left. Going to backtrack, directing traffic again, pump faking, and does a good job hitting down the sidelines here, getting something out of nothing. Now you got your whole playbook here. 2nd and 1. Cox coming back on the field, just under 6.
2nd and 1. 5:54 to go in the 4th quarter. 8-point ball game. Turn and give to Cox. Joaquin Cox lowers the shoulder. Picks up the first down. So they'll move the chains, stop the clock while they move the chains, and then they'll start rolling again. Mr. Reuter first down here for the Purple Riders. Injury timeout. .549. Justin Kropka, 4th season at his alma mater. Put together quite a turnaround. Got the numbers back up on this roster. Clock rolling again here. 5:35 and counting on your Bordas Bordas score bar. First down and 10. Toss to Davis Johnson Jr. and Johnson. Taken down. Finished off by Joey Jerome.
Yeah, toss play to the freshman. He runs hard. And got it into a manageable situation. Now running Cox back on. So, definitely trying to manage his workload here, back and forth. But definitely 4-down territory here for Martins Ferry. Going to try to really bleed this thing out.
2nd down and 7. Hit as he throws. Incomplete.
Yeah, Wheeling Central did a good job there in the back end. Looked like it was a max protection, maybe a 2-man round. They did a good job defending the skill players, and the front did a great job forcing the throwaway. So now you're looking at a third and 6. You know, maybe try to chop this in half. But I'm a fan of the sprint out here. Sprint out to the field. Cox is coming off. Now he's coming back on.
Yeah.
Now he's going back off.
He's gutting it out, that's for sure. There he is. He's going to be split out. 3rd and 7. Kropka runs forward across the 35 to the 34.
A little quarterback ISO now. And now you're looking at this 4th down here for Ferry.
4th down. 4-13 and counting. Game potentially could come down to this.
Yeah. Yep.
And if you're Wheeling Central, you want to make sure you don't jump early. Give them a free 1st down. 4th down and 5. 8-point lead for Wheeling Central. Martins Ferry to the air. Kropka. Pass incomplete. Jerome breaking up, and it's a turnover on downs. 3:47 to go.
Well, great stand there by the Maroon Knight defense. You know, Martins Ferry just went for the gusto. They went with 4 verts and tried to match up Barnett there in the slot, and a great job by their defense, the defense from Wheeling Central.
The Maroon Knights take over. Mr. Reuter 1st down. Now for Wheeling Central. You want to be smart with the football, smart with the clock.
Yeah, stick with Cusick, Coronas.
Here's Cusick. Oh, net. And a big stop right there by Gunnar Disher. 2 timeouts left for Martins Ferry.
Yeah, great TFL there by the Purple Rider defense. Looking at the replay. Disher's freed up here. Gets Cusick back there before he has a chance to get going. So you look at Wheeling Central maybe to just run these next 2 to try to run some clock.
Second down and 15. 3 minutes to go. Coronas. It's up across the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Coronas does a great job of setting up his blocks. You can see him back there being patient on the outside zone there on the little pin and pull play that they like running. And the rule of thumb is to strike the match off the outside hip of that puller, and he does a great job of that, getting vertical. So gives Wheeling Central a 3rd and manageable here. And this is a big 3rd down.
3rd down and 7. Clock continues to roll. They'll let this wind down and probably take a timeout once they get set. Let's get this thing rolling here. It is a timeout called by Mike Young. With 2:11 to go. We'll take a timeout with them. 2:11 to go. Wheeling Central leading 28-20 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard.
At DeFelice Brothers Pizza, we're more than just pizza with a full line of catering offerings. Try our party round sandwich, Parmesan crusted rosemary chicken breasts, signature Italian sausage, or meatballs. To book your next event, call DeFelice Brothers Pizza near you or visit us at eatdefelice.com.
The Center of Music and Art is a music store, but did you know we offer rentals? Do you have a budding musician at home, but they aren't ready to commit to one band instrument? Come to the Center of Music and Art, where we offer guidance, instruction, and the opportunity to try a new musical journey and keep it within budget. What are you waiting for? Come in and visit the Center of Music and Art, or go to musicandart.com for more information.
At DeFelice Brothers Pizza, we're more than just pizza with a full line of catering offerings. Try our party round sandwich, Parmesan crusted rosemary chicken breasts, signature Italian sausage, or meatballs. To book your next event, call DeFelice Brothers Pizza near you or visit us at eatdefelice.com.
28-20 on your WVU Medicine scoreboard. It's 3rd down and 7. Wheeling Central football looking to hold on to this 8-point lead. Cusick takes the handoff to Coronis. Pressure comes in the backfield. Coronis looking to get out of trouble. He buys himself some time, dumps it off, complete to Coronis, and Cade Coronis is at the 35. Smartly takes the knee. That's going to keep the clock rolling. Heads up football by Cade Coronis.
Yeah, very, very athletic play here by Cusick, and everyone on the offense giving great effort there. Looking at the replay.
Look at Cusick here. So hard to defend because he just won't go down.
Won't go down. He's long and he's a strong guy. Keeps his eyes downfield. Coronis with the great catch.
And how about
very smart, staying in bounds, going down.
Mr. Reuter, first down. Clock continues to roll now, thanks to him staying in bounds. Cusick will run, keep it on the ground, and Nico Cusick lowers the shoulder. Move the chains once again for the Maroon Knights.
Yeah, great job there by the Wheeling Central front. They run that play 3 or 4 times a night, and just a straight downhill run there for Cusick to finish it off here in the fourth quarter.
Less than a minute to go. Martin's Ferry. Down 8 to Wheeling Central. Maroon Knights scheduled to be home next Friday against Brashear. The new homecoming date now. Here's Cusick. Lowers the shoulder again, just keeps on moving. Another first down to the 5. And, of course, Martin's Ferry, who will drop to 6-3 on the year, will look to keep their playoff hopes alive in the big rivalry matchup at Bel Air next Friday night.
First and goal for the Maroon Knights. Ball at the 6-yard line.
Yeah,
Ball at the 6.
Cusick running the ball like a fullback right now. Putting his head down, really running hard here. And
that'll put the Maroon Knights at 5-2 on the season with their regular season finale next Friday. Again, they got 2 bye weeks to end the season before the playoffs would start due to trouble in finding some opponents for this year. Cusick takes the knee, and that's a wrap on a Wheeling Central 28-20 victory over Martin's Ferry as the clock hits triple zeros here at Bishop Schmidt Field. We'll take a timeout. We'll wrap this one up in a moment on the Bordas Bordas Thursday Night Lights.
If you're a former or active coal miner who's worked or is currently working in an environment exposing you to potential breathing hazards, schedule your test for the Black Lung Clinic at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital today. Call 304-843-3307 to stop black lung from stealing your time.
We're not here to sit still. We're here to learn, to grow, to move forward and lead the way. Visit Central Catholic High School on Sunday, November 2nd for our fall open house and learn what it means when we say, Knights to the front.
For over 4 decades, the health plan has been rooted in your community and the state of West Virginia. A steady part of your family and your business. We're here for you with health services designed to manage and improve your well-being. The health plan is powered by a team of dedicated healthcare professionals and trusted local partners. Because your health deserves more than just coverage. It deserves commitment. The health plan. Here for you.
If Cornell suddenly had Tom Brady's football knowledge, he would consider that knowledge a gift at first.
Play action and shotgun isn't as convincing to the linebackers as the hard counts don't travel like that, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have the wide receiver lined up over here on the split, you know what I'm saying?
They did not, as it turns out, know what he was saying.
I know what you're saying, Cornell. Are these free?
Nobody knows football like Tom Brady.
Absolutely. Nice.
Attention all active and former coal miners. If you worked or are currently working in an environment that exposes you to potential breathing hazards, a screening for respiratory health problems is recommended. Call WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital at 304-843-3307 to schedule a screening today.
This is the school bus stop of the game. Always remember to stop when the school bus arm is out.
School bus stop of the game. How about a big hit by Nico Cusick, forcing the incomplete pass early, led to a punt. Maroon Knights would then score a touchdown as they built that early 14-0 lead. One of a few big hits we got to see tonight by the Maroon Knights. Dominic Pezani had a couple big hits in there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Along with a special teams effort from Will Weir. But again, the Maroon Knights victorious here, 28-20 to go to 5-2 on the season. And also time to let you know about our player of the game, brought to us by RC Auto Group, and it's Nico Cusick. And Cusick doing it with his legs and his arm all in one play here late to help seal it. Of course, Kate Corona's had himself a big game as well. Touchdown pass here from Cusick. Cusick also ran one in for a score as the junior quarterback gets the job done and helping lead the Maroon Knights to the victory over Martins Ferry, 28-20 to go to 5-2 on the season. That's going to wrap things up here from the campus of Wheeling University. For our entire hard-working crew behind the scenes and my partner, Mike D'Angelo, I'm Rob Metzger. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night as John Marshall hosts Brooke on Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals. Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon.
If you're looking for a new truck, now is the time to buy from RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Right now, get up to $13,000 off MSRP on select in-stock Ram 1500s with the additional dealer discount. RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you.